I have it on my tripod here that I got. Hi. How I look with this new camera. I love it. It's so beautiful. But we got to make sure Chris can get in here. Oh, this damn tripod son of a bitch. You know what? Fuck it. Get off me. What is going on over here? Well, now we'll come off. Don't stick it on there. I gotta fix my tripod, you guys. Son of a bitch. I had it on there thinking we was all white. But you know what? She bought me a wonderful camera that is so beautiful. We'll just leave it like that. Look at this picture. Oh, look at this. I can use this. I think I'm going to use this from now on to do my videos, Jojo. Are you here? Are you coming? What's going on? I'm live, bitch. 6 o'clock. I'm sorry. I know you said you had stuff to do. I'm sitting here. Oh, I'm waiting for you. I'm the ringmaster today. I've got plans, actually, for this live. Hey, you can actually see the board, pretty much. And then I got my calendar up here. We're getting sophisticated. You know why? Because I'm the bestest, one of the bestest, other than Lazy and Michelle McDaniel, YouTube channels out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to boast, but I'm just saying. I got my Amber Lynn video posted. Did you guys watch my reaction to Amber Lynn in her last vlog? She's a bitch. But I thought we would start like we always do. We'll start with some body cams and then we'll move on from there because I got Who Killed Mia murder mystery game. So we can work together on figuring out who killed this bitch. And then we also have the hang on, babe. I'll move this stuff. All right. I got my pens from my JoJo over here too, because she's so beautiful and I love her. And she buys me some presents on my wish list over there. Anyway, I got this from her, and I thought I will read a little bit out of the serial killer encyclopedia. There are some really good ones in here, and it's not long. It's like each couple pages is a new serial killer or an aliba. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's here. I'm talking to myself. Whatever. I love it. Let's start with some body cams. Get some people in here. Start watching. I got my aviators for this. Do you understand? It's time for some body cams. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like the bullshit glasses. When I wear the bullshit glasses, you know I'm about to talk about a bullshit person. Okay? Like Gypsy Rose, Resilient Jenkins, I want to do one on. Fucking Ash Trevino. You know what I'm saying? So, my bullshit glasses is over there. And they are these. I'll show you. These are my bullshit glasses. These are what I wear when I talk about a bitch. A stupid bitch, usually. a dumb bitch. Like yesterday, I did some videos on exposing people for their assholeness. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to deal with no hypocrisy, okay? I can't say words. Hypocrisy, lies, cheating, whatever. You're a bitch. And I'm going to put my bullshit glasses on and talk shit about you. So there.
Hey, Bubba's now going out the door, so I'll say I'm going to take him real quick and then I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too. So, I'm going to put my script writing book down for a minute, my pen's down for a minute. I'm loving this, by the way. I just want to let you guys know. Thank you so much for being here. Even though there's nobody in my live right now, somebody will watch it. Somebody's going to watch this. Oh, wait. I just want to thank you guys for, supporting me, being there for me, watching me, helping me grow, all that wonderful stuff. It really truly means the world to me. This is my dream come true, being a content creator, doing things that I love, talking to people, being social, helping people. Because you know what, I was one day gonna decide, I haven't decided when, but I was gonna do a video on my sobriety and how I got to this point, where I am right now. I mean, it's been a long fucking road, and I hope one day my story can inspire someone. And I also hope one day that my videos can help someone just by being there and talking to me and feeling comfortable. I mean, who doesn't feel comfortable sitting right here? This is the most comfortable. And then I got I got my pride sign because I'm bisexual. So we don't judge over here, you know. I'm just saying. So I love you. So let's get started. Listen. I hope y'all are getting your notifications. I mean, I told you last night, and I didn't lie, obviously, that I would figure out this camera here and we would be going live from 6 until 10 p.m. So whenever you get here is fine. Just know that if you get here at a certain point where we're doing something, just know that you can go back, and because I got a variety of things we're gonna be doing. Also this isn't the only moment I'm gonna be doing the body cams. We'll do them throughout. Like I've got my dry erase board ready for Pictionary. I've got the game ready. We've got Yahtzee. We've got just hello, how are ya? Let's get to the gate or the body cams. If you will. You know what I'm saying. Oh no, not my email, whatever. I was writing myself my description for this live. It's funny. So I could copy and paste it. It's too good. Hello, how are you? I'm like Jeffree Star, but sexier. Yahoo! Why did I put Yahoo? I'm such a dumbass. Oh, okay. The F word, son of a bitch. Ooh, I'm members only. I'm a member to Lazy. He's the one I feel like is worth something because he really does a good job on his videos, really. And I watch her, which is the Jess Kaysen brand. And sorry, you guys don't care. Let's watch Matthew's family. This looks like a good one.
We got a situation.
We got a situation.
Now, throughout the years,
son of a bitch,
my fair share of horror stories when it comes to roommates. Heard a lot of them, bro. But I believe that this video is anything like any of the other videos we've been watching lately, it may make y'all rethink the idea of having a roommate. This one says, man terrified after learning roommate's evil.
Hey, Jojo. Hi, Severus. How you all doing? I got my aviators on for the you know, the naughty people videos.
This is the father and son who own this ranch house in the New Mexico desert, miles from anywhere. Police believe a murderer is hiding inside their home. Thomas Lopez.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, duh. I said hi. Sorry. Hi, mysteries, lies, and alibis. Mysteries, lies, and alibis. Mysteries, lies, and alibis. Sorry.
Find out that his son is protecting a murderer inside the vents of his home.
I'm doing all right. Pretty good today. Actually, in a very good mood today. I can't believe it. So, good day to go live. Let me see. Otherwise, I mean, I'm never usually like really crabby, but
I know there's
it does happen sometimes, and I hate it. I hate being crabby. That is one of my biggest pet peeves.
With the bro code, are you willing to risk your own life, your freedom for the bro code?
On the 24th of February, police were called to a hospital in New Mexico.
When it comes to my friends and people I love, I'll do anything for them.
26-year-old Sabrina Calderon had just been
obviously
unconscious, covered in bruises.
Jojo, I'm loving this camera. This is gonna be my new camera that I do my videos with, girl. I love it. It's so cool. I love you so much. Let me see what's inside. Notice how it doesn't fall when I move, bitch.
Is that something from being hit?
Probably.
26 years old. She should not be in this position. Right.
It is. I love it, Jojo. I do. I love it. When I was working on it and the light came on, I was screaming and dancing. Not only because it was working, but because I did it. It was challenging, but I did it.
The hospital called in police, but with no leads, the cops decided to use her emergency contact info and call up her dad to see if he could shed any light on what
it does. Happened. It's really a nice camera. I cannot wait to use it for my videos. I mean, I have a fairly good camera on my iPhone, and this like looks just the same. I swear.
He took it over there, and
where's over there?
It's a ranch house. He had her locked up in the room, and he was just beating her.
Guess what? Also, guys. Look at this. I got into a lower size in pants.
From her dad's home and was beating her every day at a house out on a ranch.
I'm still chubby, but I'm in a lower size in pants.
That he never contacted police.
I know. Thank you so much. I've lost now almost 82 pounds. Almost. But man, my family's jealous.
Look at you.
Yeah, look at me.
No, I don't understand people's mental these days. Like, what do y'all be thinking?
I don't know. I don't know what these mother effers be thinking.
They know who to suspect next.
Where does he live?
Like Matthew, I mean.
How did you get her?
He ended up taking her to the hospital.
And my son, my beautiful son, Matthew. Speaking of.
Do you know what he looks like?
I sure don't.
Okay. Say his name one more time.
Thomas Lopez.
Thomas Lopez. Okay.
Police now have
my mom got me this shirt. I love it. And I got my pin on, Jojo.
Claims that Lopez was the one who both
I wear it a lot. I keep it with me. I like it. Me and Selena, we have a nice relationship now, I think.
Where do you think he resides mostly? In Carlsbad or in Portales?
I mean, he just staying wherever he could, I guess.
It seems like Thomas is going to be extremely difficult.
I gotta listen Dad, so I know what's going on.
You're way too calm for us. I can't speak for y'all. For me, Dad, you're way too calm. And that might be because you're being calm because of what you're thinking in your brain and what you may be about to. But you're way too calm for me if that was my daughter. Fam, when they'd have called me, they'd have asked me, where are you? Currently, where Thomas is. And if y'all don't get here soon, yeah.
difficult to track down. The cops don't have a description of him, he has a common name, and constantly jumps from place to place without a known address. If this guy had gone on the
Thank you,
run,
Jojo.
it could be weeks before they managed to find him. But that's when everything changed. Sabrina briefly woke up and found the strength to confirm that it
Yeah,
was
right?
indeed
No,
Thomas
actually, I
that
got
had
these
done all this to
aviators
her.
on because,
She
oh
managed to
yeah,
get
I know
police
what
the
you're
address
saying.
of the
I'm
ranch
sorry.
her father mentioned.
From
All before
herself.
taking her
Oh,
final
okay,
breath
good. I
and
still got to send you that can. Oh, I'll just bring that candle on
Sabrina
Wednesday.
had
What am I
just
saying?
solved her own
I
murder.
can't wait. I gotta get together
Immediately,
some gifts
the
for
cops
Kathy.
head to the address.
Rest in peace, girl. You can rest now. You can
Yeah.
definitely rest. Mustering up the strength to make sure. That's what I'm talking about. She mustered up the last breath she had in her body to give the police what they needed to go get her. Oh, man, you can. Oh, that's not the outcome we wanted. But, man, she can definitely rest now.
Heavily armed, knowing that they
I
might
really
come
love this
face to
camera,
face with an
Jojo.
aggressive killer.
You are
However,
amazing.
there is one problem. Police haven't had time to get
I've
a
never
search
had a
warrant,
friend so nice in
meaning
my
that they have
life.
no right to
I
enter
never
the home
have.
without permission. That means they're stuck outside.
Not all of
knowing
you
that
are so
just
wonderful
feet
to me.
away, a brutal murderer could be hiding.
Oh, I know that.
Ian, is that you? Ian, come to the front door for me.
Well, Mitch downstairs gave us these
It's the sheriff's
little
office.
tiny chickens. I
let
don't know
me
what
see
you
your
call
hands.
them.
Come outside.
And
Let me see your
so I
hands.
cooked them
Let me see your hands.
and I
Is the
stuffed
dog
them
okay?
with
Hey,
some
Rice, I got
stuffing,
contact.
just some
Okay,
box stuffing,
sit right here, man.
and
Sorry.
This
some
is Ian,
boxed mashed
part owner of
potatoes.
this ranch and good friend of Thomas Lopez. Sabrina had told cops about him and said that he could be vital to tracking Thomas down. At this point, the cops have no idea how
It's
much
in the
he
oven
knows,
right
but
now.
they
We
do
waiting
know that
for
his
it.
house is supposedly where Sabrina was attacked. For all they know, he could have been involved as well, so they have to be extremely cautious when dealing with
I'll
him
have to go
and
do the
clearing out
sides though
house.
shortly.
Who's all here, man? My father.
Oh yeah, Cornish hens. That's what it is.
What's Bugsy's real name? I don't know. Come on outside here. Keep your hands up. See
Bree suggested it. She's very good with her choices. Let me tell you, because I love this camera.
Been out here a few times, but
I love it.
is there
I'm
anybody
so
else
glad
inside?
I got it
Clearly,
working,
the
and
son
you
is
can
already
adjust
lying.
the
He's shaking his head
like
no,
the
and his dad came out
like I
and
can
said
turn it
he's
down,
been
or
out
I
here
can
a
turn
few
it off if I
times.
want.
So you can't trust the son with
Whipped
the shitty
cream on my
eyes and the belly
lattes.
look.
I love whipped cream.
He look at him, then look
Oh,
off. He look at him, then look off. He look at
baby
him, then look off.
chickens. I know.
Like, yeah, we can tell.
I just said, let's see. If I can go with you with the door, can you call her outside? Yeah. Okay. Should we go get her? Yeah, well, just call it from the door, please.
Bugsy is another one of Ian's friends that happened to be staying at the property around this time. She couldn't have anything to do with the crime,
is
but
so
cops are
wonderful.
still
Look, you
pleased
can
to
move
hear
it,
that there
doesn't
might
move.
be another witness.
See?
And
It would have
fallen
moved.
down by now.
suspect
All right.
down.
What we're doing is
Hi, everybody.
Don't touch it.
I just hit the move.
we're fixing
Oh.
to do a
All right, where are we at here?
Supposedly there was an incident a couple of nights
I can
ago
pull it
where
or
somebody
move it
got
if you're
killed
not.
out here.
Um,
Oh, it's so awesome.
beat her to death.
Oh, weird.
See
These
how
guys?
Perry keeps looking
Yeah,
over
they're-
to Ian? It's almost like he knows something is wrong, because this isn't the first time that Ian's brought criminals over to this
Excuse me, I
house.
just burped.
Something police would later bring up. With that
I
said,
did the
Perry
same thing.
obviously doesn't want to give his own son to the police, so he decides to stay
Hey,
quiet.
question. Is there 30 days or 31 days in April?
I am not 100% sure of that.
Both just chilling out here right now, work for Temple.
Notice how Ian doesn't say a word. That's because
Let's see
he,
if
just
let
hours
me pull up my
earlier,
calendar.
helped Thomas
Oh,
crawl
here
into
it
the
is.
vents inside his house to hide him from the cops. However, his father has absolutely no idea.
Yeah, we're good. We're good for the next few minutes out here. Just that'll work. Thank you.
Jesus Christ,
We
man.
don't
Just
have a-
look
Yeah,
at your
just to look at
calendar.
the calendar. Look here.
I can look at mine if you want. 30 days? Okay, that's what I thought.
Thank you, Mysteries Lies and Alibis. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, yeah, she did.
Jojo, how are you? Sorry.
She definitely did good picking it, and that's for sure.
Would you mind
I
if
mean, you
walk
have to
inside
do
with you
research, though,
just so we can make
when
sure
you're
there's
getting
nobody
stuff
else
like
inside?
this, though. It's really good that she does.
Okay, I will go with you.
Honestly.
like I said, I'm not looking for anything except.
Oh,
for
hi, Bree,
making
by
sure
the
there's
way.
nobody inside.
Hi, Bree.
I finally got it
100%
working
sure
all by
the house is
myself.
empty. Ian
I mean,
mentioned
I know
someone called
computers and
Bugsy,
stuff like
but
that, but
wasn't
like
sure if they were still around or not.
I
Yeah,
Officer
once
presented
haven't
his
had
side
anything
and
new to
criticism
like
was
do
needed.
anything with in a long time. So
Once she actually sat down and got the mindset into it, it was,
yeah,
she had
it didn't
like
take me
5
long,
minutes.
but
Yeah, go for it, man.
I sure was
Just make it
excited
easier
when
for
I
both of us.
did it.
And you don't
And
have
then you can
anybody
adjust
staying
the.
with you currently?
I love it. You can adjust the lighting, like the if I want to woof, if I want it on,
I
you
just
know,
wanna make sure,
brighter.
you know,
See?
not somebody
Ah,
waiting
oh,
behind me.
shit. Son of a bitch! Oh,
Okay. Do you mind if I walk? Make sure there's
son of a
nobody inside?
bitch!
Appreciate it, man.
What is that?
There.
On the tripod?
Okay.
I put it on the
Thank you.
tripod,
Do you mind if I
but
walk
the
in here?
tripod thingy fell
Like I
fell
said, I'm
off
not
the top
worried.
of it.
Oh,
I
I'm
need
not
a new
looking for
one.
anything. Just make sure nobody's in here.
Because I broke when we
Sure.
were fucking with it
It
that one
happens, man.
time. I'll show you
Do you mind
guys.
if I take a look inside?
I know. I'll show you after this. Actually, sorry.
Thank you.
Across the building.
Right on.
It's what-
Do you have just friends stay from time to time, or you have?
Yeah, once in a while, you know.
Hey, hey.
That's not bad. Hey, right here.
Okay, come back here. You under the covers. Let me see your hands.
What's up?
There's
She
somebody under the
can't.
blanket there. You under the covers. Let me see your hands.
Oh.
Let me see your hands.
It's not a guy. But you see it's not a guy.
Okay.
Alright.
Mind coming with us, ma'am?
You're looking for a guy.
Okay. No, she's fine.
You're looking for a dude.
We're not looking for her, but we do, ma'am, need to ask that you come outside with us.
Clearly, Bugsy isn't the person they're looking for, but she would turn out to be extremely useful to the case down the line. She's been staying at the house recently, so the cops keep her around thinking she might have seen
push her
something
out there
Ian
in her
didn't.
drawers?
The officer then
I know,
goes
good,
to the
put
house
some
and
pants
finds
on,
it
girl.
totally empty.
Bring 'em with
In the
you.
meantime, the officer
Right,
outside
just
catches
something.
Perry up on everything that's been
It's
going on at
cool.
the
I
house
just went
lately
outside.
and what they
My
plan to do in
panties
the
on.
search.
So you're referring to this Thomas girl, right? Yes. Yeah. Thomas has gotten himself into some pretty heavy at this point, so. Yeah, but what I've seen, I don't care for the dude. Okay. Keep this between me and you. I'm here trying to make right, and I apologize for my son. You know what happens. What's up? Okay.
Not a dude.
Okay. Obviously not the guy we're looking for, so.
Mr. Whalen?
Yes.
So they're fine where they are right now. But what it's sounding like is the investigators are wanting to do the entire property covered in the search warrant. So
What does that mean?
well, meaning the car's going to have to stay here.
Okay.
They're okay in there for now. But they are asking.
The entire property.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
want to go through the barns?
Yes, sir. That's what it's sounding
We
like.
could probably go do that right now. The
Well,
well house is locked up and the barn's unlocked.
okay.
But I could take y'all on a tour if you want. Yeah, we're gonna wait for them to get the paperwork done.
I think they want more than a tour, bro.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't
they're gonna be
think
digging
he's
through
a shop or
shit.
something like that. But on the off chance that he is, I don't want him to have the ability to talk to a lawyer and say, well, they illegally searched the barn. Even if we have permission at this point, we're just gonna kind of stand by and do it by the books.
Yeah,
Okay?
I hear you.
Finally, you see some that are doing it right, not getting themselves hemmed up. Sound like they might have been in a situation a time or two, and they smartened up. Because normally
Right.
you hear all about them messing up, entering before they should have, or not going by the book like they were supposed to. You got to, especially when you see the kid is already being shady and talking about, you know what I mean?
I know
You
that's
have
what
a
I
warrant.
mean. I
You
want to start
got
coming
to
over
at
and
that
cooking
point.
for you.
But this
Yes,
kid,
thank you,
why would
Jojo. Thank you,
why would
everybody,
you
for
do
coming out
that?
with us
I don't
tonight. We
understand.
appreciate it this afternoon,
Why
this
would you
evening, whatever
protect
it might
somebody
be.
and put your own self at harm?
Oh, did you have a migraine, my dear?
Thing is, Officer Rice was wrong thinking that Thomas wasn't hiding on the property and
I
he'd gone
hate
looking for him on
migraines.
his own.
I know how you
Things could have
feel.
ended much, much worse for him.
I'll keep my
However, the
voice
day
down
is
if that
coming to an end,
helps.
and it's time for the
some
officers to go over everything they've figured out so far. However, they can't risk Ian or Perry
kidding.
overhearing
I'm
any of this.
I have
See if
no
you can
makeup
figure
on
out
because
why
I'm
that
gonna
might
do a
be,
get ready
and
with
we'll
me
reveal
later.
it after this clip.
Oh shit!
Hey, there we are. I can see.
You ask. I'll have answers with me. I would ask him.
Thanks,
She has been
Jojo.
living here.
Oh, damn.
Gothic Bree got it.
No, I was hoping she
Sorry, I
did.
don't mean to be
That's
on
not
it.
our girl.
Yeah,
Gothic
yeah,
Bree.
especially
Yes, but
yeah.
she's not the one that was gifted it.
Oh,
Irene
I
was.
Irene. I thought she was gifted the door. So I said, oh, shit, there you go. Oh, nice. Me too.
I see.
Sorry, Gothic Bree.
I guess there was some internal injuries,
I was really hoping it said her.
so it wasn't like we tracked her down. It's the way it seemed. Okay.
Hello,
The officers are
Nikita.
clearly trying as hard as they can
Nikita,
to
how are
conceal the
you?
exact details of the case from Ian and Perry.
Thank you
That's
for
because
joining.
detectives plan to interview them later,
Alive.
so the less information that gets put into their heads, the better. This is usually for two main
We are
reasons. If they're
watching.
guilty of something, this stops them from changing their answers to hide evidence based on what they know. Or if
Oh.
they're just a witness, it stops them from giving answers based on what they heard from the cops rather than what they actually saw,
Yeah.
protecting their credibility in court. It should be made clear that this isn't the first time that cops have been dispatched to Ian's house. And in fact, multiple criminals had been arrested here before, though never Ian himself. He just seems to hang around with the wrong people.
That's cool, mysterious. Lies,
They're expanding the
Yeah,
Brought
how
the
are you?
family.
Yeah, Nikita. Nikita, that's,
Oh, that is so sweet
that's
of
why
you.
we're
Hi,
so
Mom.
Yeah. That's awesome
Oh,
shit.
cute.
That's banging, man. Thanks.
Your mother is wonderful, Nikita. I just love her.
Okay. That's good, I guess.
Unfortunately, no.
How are you doing,
Kinda
sweetheart?
nice to be more select about who comes out. Dude, honestly, when I lived down in the county, if I had friends over and I saw somebody I
Sidekick
didn't know,
Chris.
I would straight tell them back. Guys,
He's
I'm
my
cool with
hype
all y'all.
man.
So,
He really
I don't
is.
know
The
him.
hype dude.
Just wait for what's
Hyper
coming
Rucker.
out soon here that I'm
Notice,
making.
the longer this
You'll
goes on
see
for,
how
It's gonna be the
how
shit.
relevant that
I
is.
still think it's
get.
gonna be the
And as that
shit.
continues, the cops start to get more suspicious
The
too.
shit'll bang,
After
bang,
having
bang.
multiple criminals caught and
Hey,
arrested on
get
his
that
property,
cigarette out of
you'd
your
think
mouth,
he'd start to be
asshole.
more careful about who comes
How
over.
old is you?
That's what made the cops suspicious here. He's been hanging around
Hello,
so many
main
criminals,
chick,
he
Carrie.
might feel obligated to cover up for
Hi,
them.
how are you?
That's the main thing on the officer's mind
You-
when he decides to
So
bring
you're in
Ian
the
to the
East
interview
Coast, I
room.
take it,
They
Miss
actually
Main
decide to wait
Chick,
before questioning
right?
him. They have
I
a
love
fairly
it.
large
I'm coming
number of
over.
witnesses for the case, so they want to get as much information from the others first before talking to the riskiest of the group. Ideally, they'll get information that could help catch Ian in a lie and force him into telling the truth. So they start by questioning
shit.
his father, Perry, the owner of the property.
Uh-oh.
Too many people coming and going. I'm getting sick of it. So you were in your room. They had been there a couple of days. You heard her getting slapped. You knew she was getting slapped by the way she was sounding. You peeked out. Ian was telling her, hey, y'all need to calm and quit, whatever he said. The girl outside, this Elizabeth chick, who,
Ooh,
and
it must
some
be
other guy
beautiful
gave
there. Oh,
the
gosh.
girl that was being slapped after she said, y'all need to help me. But that apparently was two different.
I've yet to go to the East Coast myself. My niece lived in Massachusetts for a little while.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll stay back.
You want to move to Pennsylvania? Oh,
But I didn't think it was her.
gosh.
She was already in college.
I would. I love the hand heart things.
Probably Friday.
It
I
seems
would
that
love
Perry
to go to New
absolutely
York.
heard Thomas
all
attacking
of
at least
them.
one woman, but wasn't able to
They're just
confirm who it was.
such
He backs
beautiful
up Ian's
areas to
propensity
me.
to let anyone and everyone
You
over
know.
to the house and tells the cops that it was
Oh, you
bound
guys still
to
have
end up
drones
badly
flying
eventually.
over?
If Perry can identify the girl that he saw Thomas hitting, though, it could
Sorry,
be massive help for the
let's
cops,
watch
as it would
this.
mean all the evidence lines up
I'm
and they can
interested about
begin
the
their search for
drones,
him
too.
immediately.
Suppose we just got the name, you got the
I'm
faces
big
mixed up?
into it.
Because you don't see him sure, but you knew it was women. I thought there's two. And there is, Thomas did beat up another girl. Yeah. He has warrants out for his arrest.
Oh,
now,
you
too.
moved
That's
from
why
Los
he's running.
Angeles. Oh, yeah, you must love it there with the beauty.
Does she beat
Oh.
up every woman he comes in contact with?
I am definitely coming over. Especially springtime.
I knew this
Oh,
chick, the
it's gotta
picture
be
you
so
showed me.
beautiful.
I know it.
Teresa,
Her
I
going
just
to
got
the ER,
the text.
but the chick
Bree, what the
I
message?
heard
Oh,
into
she's
the
talking
wall
to her
saying, y'all gotta
about
help me,
her
was not
message and about
Okay.
her.
Perry is
migraine
saying
and
that he had
stuff.
heard Thomas beating a girl up, but that it was a completely different girl to the one that they were looking for. So now there was even more reason to catch him as soon as possible, as it seems like this wasn't an isolated incident at all.
Maybe I'm.
So wait. The search is over.
Just like that.
They did.
Oh,
the
you went
search.
there last November and you loved it,
They
huh?
must have hit him good. He pointed that arrow
Oh,
to
that's
the
so
vent.
cool. I hope you get the
Guess
chance
they
to
didn't
go
check the vent or whatever.
if you decide
I
to.
didn't think the search
Always-
was over. I thought
that's
we
one
was
thing
just
I
getting
know
the interviews while
is
the search
I
was
always
going
take
on at the same
chances.
time.
And always take risks, not bad
Dang.
ones.
So
But,
wait a
you
minute
know,
then.
like this. Like I thought
you mean
of
to tell
doing
me the
this,
search
and
is
I
open
kept
since
going
he
through the
had
motions of
property?
what I
Probably
wanted to
didn't know
do.
they were gone.
And I just
Possibly.
kept making videos
That
and kept
could be
making
the case. I don't
videos,
know. This
and
seems
took me
crazy.
a little over a
Weird,
year,
strange.
and now I have a small little income from it, and I
Once
love
she went
it.
to the ER, she never went back to the
All
house,
these
right?
people, they make so much money on
Okay.
YouTube. They get so
I'm thinking of
big
another
on
sheet.
YouTube,
Does that
and
make sense?
I don't even care.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Well, I do want to get bigger,
I
but
will
you know
call
what I
it a
mean?
minute.
Like, this
Okay.
is awesome the way it
This
is.
whole thing is just
I love it.
for me. I
I
need
really
to be more
do.
involved,
You guys,
know,
this is amazing to me.
with
This
who
is my
comes and
dream
goes,
come
but,
true, honestly.
he thinks he's a grown man now. And he is gonna have
And I hope I hope to God,
stay
if
in
I
the
even
house.
help one person,
Plain and
that's all I
simple.
want. But I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth.
We need to
Sorry.
get this man.
Unfortunately, didn't have much else
Thank
to
you,
add, so
Nikita.
now they
I
turn their
appreciate
attention
your
to Bugsy,
subscribe.
their surprise witness
Yes,
who
Nikita, that's
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you so
He
much.
need to start putting his foot down.
Tell your friends.
You the dad, bro. Everybody off my property. Simple. And if you want to stay here, son,
Oh, maybe
do not bring nobody
are you
else on my
talking about
property.
Matthew's family,
Or you
maybe,
gonna have to
or
go find you somewhere else to go.
Right.
maybe
I
because
can no
YouTube likes to
longer be a
take your
part of all of this. Done
subscriptions
had
sometimes.
multiple
I
criminal
noticed
police
that
have been out here
sometimes I'll be
multiple
subscribed to
times.
someone, and then all of a
No.
sudden it goes away.
Nobody
Like,
else comes to the property. Period.
oh, but you were saying you already have. I see. I'm a
Nip it in
little
the butt,
slow.
like, stop it.
I mean, it takes
have
me
the
a minute.
answers they're looking for.
Okay, because you might have seen or heard something that happened out there at Ian's house a couple of days ago.
I love Matthew's family. He's got good
Yeah,
content,
he's got good
Ian said
content.
you
He's
were
a
out
good
there a
guy,
couple of
man.
days ago whenever this
and he used to be a
incident
firefighter and all that.
You know, Thomas,
Oh, okay.
His dad's
I'm
always out
sorry.
there
I get it.
with Ian and all them guys.
Yeah, dude was a
Thank you.
firefighter. He took some kind of rough shoulder damage during a fire or something, and he retired or something like that a little earlier.
I don't know his
It
whole
seems
story,
like
but
I don't know the
might
whole
not
background.
be
I
as
just
much
know
help
a
as they
bit about it.
anticipated. But things can change
I'm
quite
so
quickly
happy that
when a
I've
witness is
helped
told just how
anybody,
serious the
and
situation
Yes,
is.
absolutely.
God,
That's when
that
the
means the
officer
world
decides
to
let her
me.
in on what
Oh,
happened to
and
Sabrina
all the
and
emails
see
I've
if that
gotten,
jogs her memory
even
at all.
now,
The reason we're
of
here
people that say that I've helped them, just
because
makes
the
me
girl that
feel
was
on
with
top of the
Thomas
world.
today,
Like, I already
had a
feel like I'm
conversation
Jeffree Star
of what
famous.
Thomas and Sabrina had an altercation.
Bubbles, my friend, always says, when you get Jeffree Star
She's
famous,
now
you better
deceased.
you better hit me up. I'm like, I will.
Unfortunately for the cops, this didn't change the fact that Bugsy hadn't seen anything at the house. However, she was able to give them one piece of information that could end up proving
What,
infinitely
Bubba?
more useful than what they were hoping for initially.
Excuse
She
me?
gave them the address of another house Thomas
Well, I
was known
think
to stay at.
we're done with
Inside
this
that
one. We can
house
pause
is
and
actually
introduce
another one
Bubba
of
to
Thomas's
the new ones.
victims. And the
We
police
have
are
our
about
pet
to
dog
discover
who's
that
very
he's actually a serial
involved
domestic
in the
abuser.
channel.
This
You'll
is
see.
crucial to build
His
a
name is
strong
Duke, but
case
we all
against
call him
Thomas.
Bubba.
He has a personality and
Go
a
ahead,
half.
girl.
Like, listen to this. I open the door. Let me pause. Let me pause. I open the
Thank you.
door just now, and I say, "What, Bubba?" And he goes, like, that's so funny.
I've only been trying to get in here. God.
Such a personality.
And I hope it was good stuff too, Nikita.
Oh, I'm so glad,
I'm
honey.
glad. Thank you very
Your
much.
daughter?
Yeah.
I have a daughter. She's so beautiful.
Mysterious eyes and other eyes. Thank you very much, dear.
Oh, let's show you my Bubba.
This is
Oh.
Bubba.
Hang on. Bubba Suki, boy. My boy. Say hello to everybody.
This is Bubba. Say hi.
Why do you keep panting?
I love
He's
you.
like walking around the house panting, and I gave him water, and like we've taken him out because sometimes he'll do that when he's got to go out. Oh yeah, I'm Scorpio 20 Scorpiogle 24.
Scorpio.
Okay. What? And I really don't know what's wrong. And he's really
He's got flu.
no, he's not
Yeah, what?
fixed. So is it maybe because he's smelling a female? That's what I was thinking. But I'm thinking I got the window open and stuff, and like I just wonder if he's. Yep, she said yeah. That's what I thought too, Bree. We are on the same level. I swear to God, Bree. You, me, and JoJo, we got a thing going on. No, I got a male cat though. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get it Nice. Yeah. The mobile vet clinic. Is that what I got to call? Those the thing that you sent me, right? No, I haven't. I got to do that. I got busy with my mom's shit and I didn't do it. I got to do that. I just got to call in the doctor for my monthly doctor appointment. I forgot to make, so I'm I'm getting all the things done. In fact, I gotta write it down. No, he's not fixed and he needs it too. So I'm actually gonna do whoa.
What?
Jojo, you just got so much more awesome.
Oh, she didn't know about that, huh?
I just found these inside of my notebook. I just love you. I just love you so much. Then I can like if I have certain parts to the notebook and I need to know like where some part is or some area is, I can label them.
Oh, label stickers. Like, okay.
I'm so excited right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
You don't even know. The small things are what matters. There's two of them. There's two of them.
Oh, look at you. You found treasure in there, Jojo.
Look at this pocket. I didn't even know that was there. Oh my God.
Oh. Can set one another in heat, huh? I didn't know that. I didn't even know male dogs go into heat. I thought that was a female.
Are you
thing.
serious, Bree? I didn't know that. You know, and that would make sense. That would make sense. God, I gotta get them fixed. Oh, you worked at a vet. Oh, well, that makes sense.
Right,
I even said out there, I was like, I wonder if someone is a vet or worked at a vet's office that can answer my question. That's too funny.
Right.
Geez, where else did you work? Did you happen to be a doctor at one point or work for one? Because I need some things done.
This hurts. I'm kidding.
Because you worked with computers and like, oh, it's funny though, like to get like yourself well versed in all the areas. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know my ex-husband. He was so involved with computers. He taught me a lot, but that was a long time ago. So like anything newer is I'm still learning, but it's the same thing basically. It's just learning like how things have advanced, and at least I have that background where I can get it a lot quicker than people that don't know what they're doing at all. So that's awesome. And then I've always been a waitress or a bartender or a manager at one of those places, so it's like, and I've done a little bit of office work and shit like that, but to make sure that you've got like you're in different areas, and it's not like you worked in those areas as like a peon, like you were, you know what I mean? So that's cool. And I'm just look at this, Jojo.
Yeah, she's like baby girl stoked. Yeah, she is. Big time.
That's cool though, Bree. You've been through some things, and that creates character. You know what? That's what I love. I don't want just like, okay, this is getting me on a tangent. I'm sorry. You if you love me, you'll listen. So I don't like getting houses that, like right now I live in an apartment that's got a little bit of character, probably well, we won't talk about it, but I want a house that's like older. I want one that's older that's got some juiciness about it, where we can do some ghost hunting. We can maybe find treasures in the attic. Who knows? Things like that. I love mystery. I just thought that would be cool. And I don't even know why I brought it up. Oh, yeah, because of what yeah, okay, let's go.
Helen Henderson.
Hello. Oh, is she in here or was she just
gifted
a membership?
Thank you, Jojo.
Okay. Jojo raves about you.
Mystery Slides and Alibis did it. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mystery Lies and Alibis. I love that you guys do that. That's so cool. Thank you.
My bad.
And
My
it really
mistake.
helps. And it's like awesome because then these people get to have a membership. Oh, God darn it. I forgot again on my Amber Lynn video to make it. I got to put a note or something in my phone. Like,
For members or something.
it's got to be members only for 24 hours is my thing.
Right.
And then I wanted to do something where like no or ad free too. I want to see how I can do that because Lazy
Yeah.
does that.
Right.
So you have a ghost story. My friends, he had a ghost hunters come to the property. They're collectors, sheds full of old stuff. So it was the middle. Oh damn! Oh, love that. Oh, that's gotta be neat.
I lived in this house in Kenosha.
I gotta get a drink.
It was a perfectly normal house. And then a bunch of us got together and was stupid kids and did a stupid seance with a Ouija board. And I'm talking the whole stupid works. And we ended up haunting the house because we didn't know how to open portals and close portals. And you know what I mean? We opened it, didn't know how to close it. We never closed it. It was just, okay, you know, hold the board up and put it away. No, there's more stuff you got to do to that. But we ended up, there was like at least 3 spirits that we knew of in that house. And one was a little kid. But yeah. That was the most haunted house I've ever seen. And when you asked for shit, you got responses. You asked for it to knock on something, something would fall over, creating a boom, or you'd hear knock on the walls, or it was not shy. And that was, I thought it was awesome because a lot of people be like, man, this place ain't, I don't believe in ghosts. And they come in there and end up running out of the house, like scared to death. It was
for heaven's sake.
Right,
Beagles are so
almost shot
stubborn.
right through the back door. He sat up, freaked the fuck out, and almost called the cops. The ghost named is Freddy.
Ask Bree if she knows about this because I watched a YouTube video that said that beagles are very stubborn. Did you have any encounters with beagles at all? Because fuck, man.
He's a stubborn goat, boy. He can be stubborn. Mysteries, thank you so much for your kindness. Yes, Mysteries, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for everyone's kindness on this channel, man. I appreciate everybody coming here and being cool and coming to hang out and talk with us. Sometimes we watch the body cams, but that's just a little background noise sometimes.
Yeah, I'd be talking too much. I'm sorry.
You know. But thank you very much, Mysteries. And Nikita, thank you for coming out. It's awesome that you're here. Yeah, and we haven't figured out how to gift memberships either, Nikita.
Oh, that's another thing I got to write down and figure out.
We want to. We want to be able to. We're supposed to be able to get 10, but
members. Yeah, that's what Bree was saying. I gotta write that.
Yeah, it's warm in here. It's just me.
Honey, it's warm in here. It's always warm in here. I even have Bree's name in here.
Okay.
Add information for Bree and JoJo on the Google Doc. Okay.
All right, yeah, Nikita, go to the top right of the bar, of the type bar is the $sign. Click that for options.
Oh, okay. Hang on one second. Go get the black fan.
The black fan?
Yes, out of the living room.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. You just sat down. I'm cool.
Yeah, I know. You always do this shit.
Sorry. I'm not sitting in here
I'm just teasing you. We'll take your fucking sweater off.
Yeah, I could probably do that too. Oof.
That sweater is warm. Very warm. Put it right side out and hang it up. because that's how I'm sorry, I'm OCD and weird. You have to. I'm sorry, you have to deal with it. Actually, I was gonna say if you're with me, that's something you gotta deal with. But no, it's something that I need to fix within myself so that you don't have to deal with it. That's how I need to look at it.
No, it's not how you look at it. That's normal to hang your stuff up on.
No, I mean like my weirdness with OCD, like my, yes, you got to hang it up, but like, do you really have to make sure it's right side out, or that it's in the right spot in the closet?
That way you know what you're grabbing.
Beagles have a strong sense of smell and independent nature that can lead them to focus on following scents, sometimes ignoring comments or commands and directions. That's very true. Otherwise, too, he'll just he does this thing where he'll just stand there and stare at you, and he knows what you're saying, like he knows, but he just doesn't do nothing. I'm like, Baba. He knows he's frustrating you. Like,
I wonder if I should start cooking. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
You want me to start making dinner?
Yeah, you want to make dinner? Yeah, we're making it. I got the things in the oven right now.
Right.
There's the God damn it! I got glue in my eye. There's mashed taters. That I was gonna do, and I already stuffed them pretty good. I mean, you can make more stuffing, but I don't think we need more. Jojo said my first dog was a beagle. His name was Jack. Oh yeah, you were telling me that. And we got him because his owner couldn't train him to hunt. He would tear the shit up out of the prey first. I know, because I took a shower, but like usually I get it all off, but I get these little bitty flakes sometimes. And they go right in my fucking eye. Hurts. Sorry. Oh, I pushed it in. I should have fucked with it. Ow. Sorry. All right. Magnetic lashes. That's what I was thinking about. I want to get those. I should. Okay. I love that picture. Oh. Bree said get magnetic lashes.
You got magnetic lashes?
Yeah. Yeah. The only problem is the one pack that I got. I don't know if it was the wrong brand or something, but the thing that you open up to like put on your eye that's magnetic, it was dried up, or I don't know, maybe I was supposed to do something to it or something. I don't know. Where are you trying to plug it in?
Right over there.
There's a plug underneath this desk, or there's my power bar over there. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got open. Okay, here you go. You'd glue your eyes shut. Ah. Chris, you need magnetic lashes.
I do?
Yeah, all over your head too. I'm just teasing. I love you.
Over my head. Get the face. It made me fall over. What'd they say?
Nothing.
Oh,
I was just thinking about you with lashes all over your head.
That's a sight right there, boy.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Should we start this one or start it? Okay. I will.
Okay. Is Monique not here either?
No, she went to Clovis.
Okay.
And I'm just like,
Do you know where Thomas is?
What you know? What I'm in the most uncomfortable pants in the world. Does anyone care if I went and put my pajama pants on?
Okay.
Ooh, I want some
You
pickle
gathered a while
juice.
back? Is that what that is? Do you mind if we just make sure he's not in the house? You know. But nobody else is in this house?
Yes, I love that pickle juice. It's got a little bit of tang to it. Like I don't know if that's like a. It's almost spicy. Like it's not supposed to be.
Who are you talking about?
She hasn't been here all day. I can't stay here since.
But she still lives here?
Yes.
Can you come in or no?
She has had contact with him that you would know of?
Oh, I have to go put somebody in the pants.
How long ago was their incident that happened?
That was yesterday. But she called me and told me to come change out her locks because she's scared of me.
It turns out this is the home of the other girl that Thomas had reportedly been beating, which, if anything, is worrying the cops even more. Since we know he's not limiting his violence to one girl, it would make sense if he's hiding out here waiting for this girl to come back home. But
How could y'all be friends with somebody like that, bro? I can't be around, associated with, in contact with, cool with, kick it with, none of that. None of that. Like, we can't be homies. Nah, I don't rock like that. And I don't want nobody around me that rocks like that. Like, so it make you look at the son in a different light. Like, you would ride for that type of dude. You would hide that type of dude. You would stick up for that type of dude. Like, nah, I just can't. I don't care if we've been rocking with each other for a long time, bro. And I find out. That's it. That's it. Like, it's it. I may give you another shot because I have history. But if you continue, you got 1, 2, 3 chicks that you've done this to and have continuously. Nah, fam. Nah. At that point, nah. You didn't want to be friends with me. That's the way I'm thinking in my mind.
the homeowner, however, is telling the cops that he's not here and she's not seen him for days.
Is she working for worse yet?
She's got a rehab. And just went to Clovis with her daughter.
Oh, I guess that's what it was.
So we moved out. They went there yesterday. So,
Does he have any friends over here that we know of? That he hangs out with? Family?
I know of him because she's my friend.
Uh-huh.
I know she don't have nobody. Tara.
Do you think he still has her phone?
Oh, he does.
Get that number.
He does have a phone.
The officers continued to search every room in the house as well as the attic, but weren't able to find him anywhere. According to everyone they talked to, Thomas had gone off the grid and was nowhere to be seen. But there was still one person they hadn't talked to. The one person that they knew was acting strange from the very beginning. Ian Whalen. If anyone was going to know where he was, it was going to be Ian. So later that night, they brought him into the interrogation room for hopefully the last interview that they'd need in this case.
Their cameras are down, so I'm using this thing, okay? I'll expect you over here talking. You're not in any kind of trouble, okay? You're not in any trouble. You have any idea why
You guys are gonna love it.
Well, yes, because of the fight.
Ooh, the fan feels nice with the window open in here.
Right?
You know anything else about it?
No.
Remember, Ian hasn't been told any details of what
Chris
actually
has his
happened
red
yet.
pool-
He doesn't
red
know
plaid
that Thomas
pants on.
killed
I got my-
Sabrina, or
my
even that there was a
polka
physical
dots on.
exchange. But
Same
that's all about
color.
to change in just a few moments.
It's so cute.
Tom, let's talk about Thomas Lopez. When last time you seen him?
It's been about like a day or so.
There, so. What about his girlfriend Sabrina?
About a day or so.
Okay. What happened between Sabrina and
Oh
Thomas?
shit! Sorry, guys.
I just
Damn it
like
all.
heard an altercation.
Here.
I like see anything. I just heard them screaming at each other enough to where it alarmed me.
Were they inside your house when they did that? When they were screaming? Okay. Was there anything physical?
I know we're
Was there
managing.
yelling,
This
"Stop,"
was
or
silly,
yelling,
but I
"Stop,"
thought it
or
was
anything?
cute.
No. So whenever you heard screaming and stuff, where were they at?
Like I guess it would be like down towards the kitchen area. I heard them yelling and whatnot, and I went out there and I was like, "Hey man, are y'all okay?" And she's like, yeah, man, fine. You know,
And what did she say?
that's it.
Now
It's
put
clear
that.
Ian was around when the fight happened, but it seems like he didn't realize how bad things had actually gotten. Apparently, Sabrina was actually crying when he went to talk to them, but he just figured it wasn't his business and went back to sleep in his room.
You know what?
Such a beautiful young lady. Did you see her?
Honestly, I've got so much stuff of my own crap.
I hope you check out some of my videos, Nikita, if you get a chance.
I don't interject myself into people's business. I've done that before, and the female ended up going back to the dude after a situation similar to this.
I've done the same shit. I beat a dude's ass Chris, for hitting his woman while I was home. I told him, you do that shit when I'm home, and I'm going to fuck you up. I warned him.
Right back to the
He did it.
He'd be like, man, I'm in jail because I tried to break this up. Me and them get into it, and him get into it. And now I'm in jail.
Somebody stopped me before I threw him down the stairs. That's all I got to say.
So it's kind of like you just got to either you interject.
I think it was Chris. I'm not sure.
Or you stay out of it. You know what I'm saying?
I was so mad.
Me,
I don't remember.
Get the police involved. I'm not getting involved no more. I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know Sabrina. Like I said, I'm not making this up.
Oh,
like,
also, Jojo, can you throw up my email and
I don't even know that.
Well, you always do. What am I saying?
That there was an altercation between. I don't even know if this Sabrina is. If this is who like messed up Pete. I'm just assuming that's who.
Yes, definitely check out that body cam if you get the chance. It's like
As the officer mentioned
what
earlier,
happened
Ian has
is
a
so
habit of
heart
letting
wrenching.
people that he barely knows stay at
It's
his
difficult
house.
watch,
But it
but
turns out
very
this
much
is a recipe
necessary
for
to stop
disaster,
the
since people
problem. You
he
know,
likely won't get involved in their business.
the
They
spirit
see this
box.
property as an area out in the middle of nowhere where they can do whatever they want with no eyes on it at all.
I
Initially,
like a no. I want to get all that stuff. That ghost hunting jazz.
It turned into something much more serious.
I don't have the app either, just because it's another expense. I in fact have to pay 2 of my things for editing that I don't have right now to Monday, but that's not a problem. It's could wait, you know. So I mean, it's just like another monthly thing, you know. So I haven't done it, but when I'd like to though, because I think doing ghost hunting investigations would be kind of fun on my channel, just once in a while, not every time thing, you know.
Thomas over at your house in the barn with the golf.
Oh, thanks, Jojo. My email, yeah.
So whenever
Thank you.
arguing, when he just said he was getting pretty rough there, what did you see him do?
Like just slapping her.
Slap her. Well,
Just slapping her, so it's bad enough.
If he's in your house, you already know. So yeah.
From the very beginning,
If you go to the description in the last 2 videos of mine, you can find a link to it if you need to. Hey, Gypsy's Panty. We'll just say PT Crust. How about that?
But if Thomas is on the property and he ends up harming an officer, that will be his fault. The question is that enough for him?
Peaches. There you go. I love it. I love it. Not to be associated with that other Peaches that used to be on the internet. No association.
Where would he go hide inside? Over there. Okay, the house is secure. We get a search warrant for it. Where would he be hiding? If he's in your house,
Yeah, you would do ghost hunting.
You don't want that problem at your house. No.
Creamy Peaches. What the
Have you seen Thomas today?
You are one of a kind. Yes, you are. And your content on TikTok is chef's kiss. I love it. It's so funny. You guys go check her out on TikTok. She's got, or he, Peaches. So yes, am I saying the right pronouns? But yeah.
This is Ian's ultimatum. Ian had been put in a scary position. He knew what the right thing to do was, but he was also terrified of this.
No, what happened?
Want to be seen as someone untrustworthy, you know? And we've been talking about that a few videos too. Like now he's hanging out.
Sorry, now I got rain.
Thing ain't gonna be received
Shit,
well.
sorry,
All
guys.
of y'all put him back on the street.
You're a lady,
And he goes
okay.
back to his property and word gets out. It's not if.
Yes,
word
I
gets
love
out,
your
it's when word
stuff
gets
on
out that
TikTok.
you
In fact,
cooperated.
I'm gonna shout you out my next
Very
video
wrong.
because
So now,
I want people to check you out.
y'all are
I
jamming
really
him up
do.
now.
I mean,
He-
I
he
only
got
have
a situation-
4,000
he got a decision
or
to make
40.
right now.
No, is it
And
42
it's
now?
really no right answer.
4,200
I believe it's
followers
none.
on TikTok right
So
now.
we asked for the camera to be
It
turned
sounds like a
off
lot,
and
but
told
on
the
TikTok
detectives
it's different with the
truth.
way things are.
Ian admitted
So
was at his house.
you get followers a lot easier on TikTok, I think, than you do on YouTube.
Apparently, that's where he was the whole time. Now the cops knew exactly where he was
because of how the algorithm is and everything, and it's just like TikTok is so fast. You know what I'm saying? So,
or else get into the cramped vents with a known killer.
Hell yeah!
Smoke him out.
Creators need to stick together.
Send a dog down there.
We do, right? Do you mean creators or creators?
You can either smoke him out of there or send a dog.
I'm lazy about it on TikTok myself. I really am. I'm not making fun of you either, Mysteries. I just was wondering because I didn't know if he was making some kind of other joke. Don't be mad at me. I just was asking.
Oh yeah, that's what they're claiming. That's what Ian is claiming is that he might be. So this in a vent, the only one large enough for an adult that I know of. Is that you go in, there's a hallway.
There you go, Jojo. Thank you. Yeah, go check out the police brutality vigil and the funeral on Jojo Fasho her YouTube channel. It's some content that's very much needed to see. Hi, Damon.
Several cops.
Sorry, Mysteries. I apologize. I didn't. But yes, you're right. Thanks, Damon. Oh, that's awesome.
He's not answering.
Yeah, I like smaller creators too, only because like they do get fake when they get bigger, you know, and it's like I hope that doesn't happen my way. I don't want to be like that. So I'm gonna do everything possible not to end up that way, but
it's not the bed you remember this. It's just over. It's not. It goes down. There's no access back there.
I don't understand why people don't like shouting out other creators or don't like other creators to shine along with them. Like, what is this whole deal with like?
What to do about that later.
I don't
For
know.
now,
I want
to figure out a way to
creators
get Thomas
that
out of the vents. To start with, locate his exact position, and they came up with a creative solution to do this.
He was right.
Oh, okay, no problem.
How far, approximately? Just trying to see if there's a mirror. I got a good point. Duct tape and a mirror. Probably duct tape in the garage.
Tell your boss you're screaming. I know, I gotta get
It sounds far-fetched, but after pointing a phone and a torch deep into the vents, they were able to confirm precisely where Thomas was.
Also, all help is appreciated, you guys. I'm very grateful for all the wonderful what was I trying to say? I was thinking of it.
The problem was he still wasn't responding.
All of the support, you know, Cash App, all that kind of stuff. Like that's the best way to support my channel because of all the things I pay out of pocket. But I just really appreciate you guys for it. I just want you to know, like, it's been like JoJo and all like the gifts and my wonderful journal. Like I love you guys. I really appreciate it.
Answer me.
Thanks, JoJo. Thank you.
Are you okay down there?
And Damon, like that's awesome. You brought some people to her videos because, like, I don't. To be honest to God, I associate with Chris and my mom, and I told my mom about it, so she's checked it out. My stepdad. I gotta work on shouting it out more for you, JoJo, and I will do that. I've been shouting you out, but now like what's on your channel, and I want to get that out there so that people might understand and be like, oh, okay, you know, and go view it. Because ultimately, you know, I want it to be seen. It's not gonna get out there until we push it out there.
Okay.
What I say?
Yeah, I definitely will. I promise you.
Smoke
you are my bestest friend, and I will do it for you. Anything.
He coming up out of there, bro. Smoke him out. Or the dog. I would have loved to see the dog go down there. You know, the dog is always chomping at the bit to go somewhere. Yeah, you know what I mean. As long as it didn't hurt the dog, get the dog back out safely. Yeah, but smoke him out.
Look at this crystal, my friend. Well, she lived here, and I didn't even know it was here, and I just found it. She used to put crystals all over my house, right? And I happened to find one that she hid. But look at this. It's huge. It's a, you imagine throwing this at somebody? Oh my God, it's heavy. Holy balls. You know she had
They were planning to
weapons.
shoot pepper spray into both ends of the vents, forcing him out. If he was to stay inside, he'd end up choking and writhing in the pain the gas caused. But it turns out this plan was
Ooh, I
so
would
smart
love
and
to. I'd love
terrifying
to
Thomas
collab with
that they wouldn't
Bree
even have to put this into
on
action.
some. Yeah.
Hey, come on out, man.
50. What? 50 on
Come on
YouTube?
out. Come out, we'll talk.
Oh, well, let me shout you out in one of my videos. You know, I'll write it
I
down.
understand, but nobody's gonna hurt you. I just need you to come out slow. Yep, we'll get some to eat.
I bet he is hungry. How long you been down in there? Yeah, can we stop by McDonald's Subway?
Right.
Can we stop by somewhere to get some food? Something. Subway?
That's the dirt. They want to take the head off.
The concept of being stuck in the vents with the pepper spray was just too much to Thomas, and with some convincing, they were able to get him out. The ideas and tactics used in this extraction were far from textbook, but they were incredibly smart. Now they just had one more job to
Mysteries,
do.
lies.
Interrogate Thomas and finally figure out the truth of what happened to Sabrina.
Move all this over here, okay? You speak English or Spanish? Both. Okay. You want preferably English, though. Preferably English, we'll stick with English. Listen to me. American. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Well, what we are here for is what happened with Sabrina the other night. That's what all this is about.
There is an enormous amount of evidence against Thomas. Remember, everyone involved in the case has pointed the finger towards him, including the
All right, I
victim
got you down.
herself. But that doesn't mean he's
We'll get
not
you
going
to
try and
50,
defend
girl.
himself. Notably, without the presence of a lawyer. The story he chooses to go with, though, isn't
Hell
the
yeah.
most convincing.
Okay, we talked to Sabrina. Okay, she told us.
Thanks,
what happened to
JoJo.
her.
JoJo's so
Okay, I
sweet.
need you
She
to
really
be honest
is.
with me and tell me the truth. Okay, were you guys fighting that night? Sorry, man.
Like, her and I clicked like this, and then Bree and I, you know, it's just amazing.
Okay, how many times did
I
you
really
get hurt?
enjoy having you guys in my life so much. Oh, it's maple syrup season's over, huh, Damon? Damn.
You guys have a kid together?
That would be
So
some
tell me
good
what happened
shit.
in that
Some
bar.
fresh, real maple syrup. You're welcome, my love.
Apparently,
both of us.
they went out to the barn because they didn't want to argue in the house, and Sabrina slipped and fell down some steps, causing all of her injuries.
You guys are arguing.
Oh, it's
Okay.
this.
They did get physical, but you didn't want to tell me what happened, right? Is that what you're telling me? They got physical, but you didn't want to tell me what happened. Was that the same thing you took to the hospital? So you guys were just like basically arguing for 2 days? Pretty much. What was the pushing and shoving? I would say pushing and shoving. We just kind of the chest pump or whatever. Yeah, what was that?
These pens, JoJo. Oh my God, they're the best. I love them. My mom loved one. I had to give her one. I'm sorry. She was so in love when she saw it, and so I gave her one of my pink ones. They didn't want to
Or
do.
even push her around. The worst they did was get into each other's faces and bumped each.
No, my mother,
Russ said chest
she loves stuff like I do. Her and I are like
When you
the
uttered the
same.
words "we
And
chest
so
bump," you're a liar.
she saw the pens and she's like, "Where did
At
those
that
come
point,
from?"
you're not even about to be remotely honest in this whole situation. Even if he does tell you that she's no longer living, you're still not gonna.
Oh,
So at this
JoJo,
point,
really?
this is
I
a
didn't
waste.
know.
Each other's chests. As
Or you
I'm
probably
sure
told
you're
me. I just
aware,
didn't know that
that's
you had
not
to get up to
exactly
50
consistent with
first.
Sabrina's injuries or what she
I never
told the
knew because I
police.
was already
But
up
Thomas's
of
story
50
gets even more unbelievable
by the time I'd
as he
even
continues.
tried.
So then you guys go out to the bar. What happens next?
Sitting there, just smoking a cigarette and stuff.
You are
You guys go
not, JoJo.
upstairs in the bar. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, start
Ooh.
coming back down. It was her footing.
I got tuppers.
Steps.
So when was the
Band-Aids.
The house, and he's like, well, if I can't bear it, I need to take an emergency room.
so when was the chest bumping or all that? Where was that at?
It's kind of we got in there. Then that's when
How'd she fall down the stairs?
lost her footing. Like you look at the stairs and there inside that place, there's a big gap between each. It's not constructed pretty good. It's like something was put together.
Are we talking from the top all?
Oh, so you gonna kill someone and you gonna disrespect my property, bro? It's not put together. What? Excuse me, sir. Where do you have to live right now? Oh. All right, then. You wanna disrespect my property? Ain't talking about it ain't put. You ain't put together well.
Only to the bottom.
It's like halfway, and then there's sort of bottom, it's lost your footing. That kind of put junk and stuff that's in that barn.
Yeah.
So, not only did Thomas not have anything to do with her injuries, but when she got hurt, they'd already made up. He believes that this story has explained away why Ian will have heard shouting in the house, why they went out to the barn, and why Sabrina got such horrific injuries. This is why it's so important that detectives keep as much of the evidence as possible secret. He's constructed a story that technically covers up all the evidence that he thinks exists, and while it's not comprehensive, it would definitely make proving his guilt in a courtroom slightly harder. But it doesn't explain a huge number of other things, like how the injuries were sustained by a golf club or the drugs Sabrina said he injected her with. Both things he doesn't know the cops know about. And in fact, he was never able to explain these other things away. There was simply too much evidence for Thomas to deal with, and he chose to plead guilty at his trial. Nurses from the hospital told the jury that Thomas had initially told them she'd fallen down the stairs too, but Sabrina immediately refuted this claim when she woke up. She said he'd hit her multiple times with his bare fists, struck her multiple times full force with a golf club, and had her tied up to a chair in the barn for a large amount of time while this all happened. Even worse, she said this had been going on for around a month, and for the entire time, she felt as though she had been held captive. Obviously, there wasn't much Thomas could do against this defense, and he was convicted of murder, kidnapping, and resisting an officer. He was sentenced to 18 years behind bars. If you're interested in watching our uncensored
Jeez, man. Goodness gracious, bro. Y'all see something, say something. It's the motto for the year. You see something, say something. You ain't got to get involved. Don't do like I did and try to get involved in something. You know what I'm saying? Just for them to turn around and go back to that person. See something, say something to the police. Do your job that you saw it. Let them know. And hopefully that person is smart enough to try to get out of that situation and don't go back. Y'all be safe, though.
If you want to call it sticking up for yourself, go ahead.
But I do not want that to be like the main focus on my channel because I'm good. I really want to focus. Sorry, I'm looking at the mirror, which is behind you guys. I really want to focus on just bettering myself. But I do want correspondence with my audience.
Yeah, but only if it's the right correspondence, right, Amberlynn? Only if you're sending her messages for the right reasons, according to her.
Things can't happen at once. I need to get a little closer for this part because your girl is blind. So I'm actually getting ready. I'm going to hang out with my mom today, and her fiance is going to be with us. There's actually a restaurant that he wants us all to try. So we're going to do that. Sorry, my hair is in this crazy bun because I like to sleep with it in a bun, and plus I took a shower and did not wash my hair since I washed it a couple days ago. So I just let it down, and it does this like curly bit, which I love. But I'm telling you, those curls, they will not be staying. They will probably be gone in 20 minutes.
That's probably because you don't put any product in your hair. Anything that would make the curls stay in.
Like, my hair is just such a weird texture ever since I had my hysterectomy. And I always gaslight myself. And I'm like, it it's your fault that your hair is thinning. Like, literally, no. Getting a full hysterectomy at the age of 29, when you, like, go through menopause and when you get a hysterectomy like that, your hair thins.
No.
So that's part of the symptoms, Abraham. Stop gaslighting yourself.
So
You don't
wait,
have
I
to,
thought
Bubba.
she
I
used to say it
wasn't
was because she was
forcing you.
using heat products or, you know, heat whatever in her hair. It was because of the crimper that made her hair be thin.
Oh my
But
God, is it
also,
playing
the
Amberlynn?
texture of your hair probably has a lot to do with the fact that you don't wash it that
What the
often.
hell?
Washing it once a week and then putting dry shampoo in it.
Sorry,
It is gonna affect
guys.
the
I had
texture
to
of
go
your hair.
pee. I
Also,
didn't
the
know.
fact that it's so long is gonna make it look thinner. And I'm sorry,
I'm
but
so
those
sorry.
gems on the corners of her eyes would drive me nuts. Imagine going out
That
in the
just cracked me up.
sunshine
I don't know
and
why.
having gems right there.
All right. Oops. Well. Okay. Let me see. Huh. Look how good this camera is. Every time it comes on, I love it. No, Mew. Hang on. All right. Pop, did you move the fan? There. Your booty is so large and in charge, Bubba. Okay. It is so crisp, isn't it? Thank you very much, Jojo. Now I wonder, so you guys would not mind if I used this for my videos, like my regular videos, because I like the way the camera looks kind of better than I do my phone. And then I can kind of, I can do my reactions better where like I'm actually pausing in real time and I don't gotta like write the timestamp down to know when I wanted to say something. Oh, did you? Nice. It's always nice when you know what you're doing with stuff like that. Make it stop. She's like, I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you, Mysteries. I appreciate it. My mom got me this cute ass shirt. Isn't it adorable? Sunshine and coffee. That's two of my favorite things, you know.
Dinner is served, my dear.
Ooh. Now, is it freezing?
And we got rumbles outside. More thunder coming.
Ooh, more storms? Yes. You got to go in like an hour and a half? Oh. Okay. Well, I was going to introduce to you guys something real quick. Now, I don't know if you are interested in doing this. This is a like a murder mystery type game. Well, it's not a game. I don't know. It's a game, but I don't know how to explain it. It's in the game area when you go buy it. But there's son of a bitch. There's you got day 1, day 2, and day 3 here. And so all the evidence for each day is in these packets. Now, if you notice though, there's a QR code here. So you guys can scan the QR code and go over the video cam footage because you want to watch the video here before we go into the evidence. So I thought we can watch the videos here together and then go over the case files together and figure out who killed this bitch. Yes, you excited? Okay. Oh wait, we gotta watch the video first. Now I don't quite know how if you guys are gonna. Well, actually, what am I saying? If you want to do the QR code, go ahead. I don't know if you're able to because of the glare. But I am going to go ahead and put it on the screen though too. So we'll watch it together and then go over it. So it's only like a few minutes long anyway, so. Okay. Oh, damn it. Dinner's done. You guys mind if I just go and eat it really fast over here? I need some ketchup. I gotta put something on first. Sorry. I don't want to leave him hanging with nothing. Amber Lynn accidentally came on. Stupid bitch.
So we got a situation.
No, we don't. I'm going over here. Oh. I'm coming, Chris. Hang on.
So we got a situation.
We got another situation.
And you know what? Since it's
Hold it
about
back up.
father
Oh, damn.
finding out about some tragic news. Happy Father's Day to all
Sorry,
the fathers out there, man. And I know it's not Father's Day, but I felt like it needed to be said.
Shit. Wait. Let me turn this down. Yeah. Now. Look how crisp it is even without the ring light on it. Is that okay now? Because real quick, I'm just going to go chow down my food. I'll be right back. So let me put this on. Shit, it went away. Hang on. Oh, okay.
He said, Happy Father's Day. All right? Let's get to the video, man. Father realizes his son is the actual killer. Let's get to it.
Let's just start with when's the last time you actually talked to Aaron?
All right.
What does that matter?
I'll be right back.
What does that matter? No, I'm asking, why does that matter?
This is Brent Williams and his wife,
milk.
Erin
I
McCarthy.
want some
To
milk
say their
if I don't
marriage is on
have
the
mine.
rocks would be something of an understatement.
I didn't want to be with Brent because he started to hit me and I don't want to be hit anymore.
When did he hit you last?
I'm afraid to tell you.
Only months after this encounter with law enforcement, the marriage of Brent Williams and Erin McCarthy would come to a tragic end. Erin had been found dead. At first, it looked like a terrible accident, but as the investigation delved deeper, the cops realized their sleepy village of Waynesville, Ohio, was about to experience its first homicide in almost 60 years. The investigation began on July 7th with a horrifying discovery.
What's going on?
I'm pretty sure she's been in there for 2 days, probably.
Okay, in this apartment here?
Yeah.
Aaron
In the
McCarthy?
shower, yeah. Brent and his dad was here the other day.
Okay,
Evening, and she was in the shower then.
okay, yeah.
I heard the water running, and I looked over the floor, and water was running out.
Running out. And so she's in here?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely. Rigor mortis has already set in. Okay, I'll have you guys step out here because I'm going to have to get some pictures and things like that. So she's in the shower. Rigor's set in. Last time anybody saw her was a few days ago. Still getting some additional information on all that. Brent was here, her ex-boyfriend or whatever was here a couple days ago. And what's your footprint on that? No, that might be one of the guys coming from one of the landlords. They were coming in and redoing the apartment next door. They heard water running. And when Brent was here, supposedly the other day, he said that he heard water running, but they said there was water all the way. It was flooded all the way out here. So
We're not even going to purge because
right, yeah, exactly. So
we'll preserve the scene for you.
okay, all right. I appreciate that.
Footprints too, so my
Right.
footprints right there.
Yeah, your footprints right here. I'm gonna talk to these guys and make sure they came.
Yeah, let's clear that. Let's clear that up real quickly. These are my footprints, man. That's how you gotta be, bro. I know I would be like, hey, that's my footprint, that's my fingerprint. I touched this, I touched that. Let's document that before I leave this scene now. I don't want nobody showing up at my house talking about, we found your footprint and fingerprint. No. We're not doing that.
And shut the water off, but they're the ones that found her, so I would presume that.
All right, what do we got?
Erin's neighbors had become concerned for her welfare, as they'd heard water constantly running from inside her apartment. It could be nothing to worry about, but Erin's neighbors decided to call her landlord to voice their concerns. Erin's landlord called Brent to try and get permission to enter the house, but he didn't answer the phone. So her landlord called Brent's father instead, who arrived a short time later to help. But instead of finding a problem with the plumbing, they found Erin's body slumped in the shower, and the worst part, she'd been there for several days.
God.
It would be easy to assume Erin was the victim of nothing more than an accident, as there appeared to be no injuries, stab wounds, and no sign of a suspicious death. The officer knew Erin had been having problems with alcohol addiction, but he also knew her marriage to Brent was not a happy one, and there could be more to this case than first appeared.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I've got to get.
Actually, you know what? I do know what that is. That's a no-share.
Oh, okay. History of alcohol, alcoholism, and things like that. So, but I've got to investigate this as something beyond that because there has been domestic history and things like that. So, all right. Howdy.
And that's what I don't understand. With the history that they have, who's the first person everybody's gonna look at? Brent.
Yeah.
Like, so if you did this, you knew they were gonna look at you. I don't understand it.
To try and get a better picture, the officer spoke to Brent's father, who
I just
revealed
love it,
Erin
'cause I
and
can
Brent's
totally,
marriage was on the verge
Pet
of
Bubba,
breaking
touch
down
his head, touch
completely.
his mouth, even while
Let's
he's
just
eating,
start,
and he doesn't
I
do
guess,
nothing.
from the beginning.
Both food aggression.
When was the last, prior to
I
today,
love
when was the
that in
last time
case
you were
I ever
actually in
have a
this
child
apartment?
over here or something.
Yeah,
Thursday.
Yeah,
And
they
was
touch
anyone
him
with
like
you when you went in?
I don't ever want, you know.
Okay. And what happened
Sorry,
on
I'm
Thursday?
trying to hit you with
Brent needed to get his
cigarette.
checks, next 3 checks, out of there because he didn't know what Erin was going to do.
Okay.
And he wanted me to come along because we're witness.
Sure. Makes sense.
Go in.
Yeah.
We hear the shower running.
Mm-hmm.
We think she's in the shower. He gets his checks.
I appreciate that.
We come out here. We run into Jim standing here. And we
I don't
said that
care, as
he
long
told
as
him
it's
exactly
something.
what we done. We went in to get them checks and stuff.
For now,
So,
I gotta
he
quit
said,
anyways,
I
but.
talked to Erin the other day.
Who was this that you were talking
Oh,
to?
Thank you, Nikita.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You are
I
so
gotcha.
awesome.
It's been a pleasure having you here, my
Thursday.
sweet.
Very much pleasure.
Late afternoon, early evening.
That's okay.
I
That's
talked
all
to her
right.
yesterday,
Definitely.
told her to get out.
Rest.
That's about all that was said.
You know, that's
He
what
went
you
his
need
way.
right now. What are you
Did
sick
you?
with, if you don't mind my
Earlier today, Brent
asking?
went up and got some mail, and he said it had Erin's name.
I gotta
And he didn't want to bring it to her
I
because
gave him all the QR
he's
code
afraid of
because we're gonna start the game.
Sure.
Did you? Okay,
Yeah.
Nice.
But
So I
JoJo's
said,
gotta
once
go
you
in an
get there,
hour,
I'll take it
Okay.
out.
so I'm gonna go
We're
ahead and
on
we'll
our
play
way
smoke
up here.
Sure.
real quick, and then we're gonna get started. You want to do it with us?
Okay.
He told me
Or
about
no?
the water.
I'll watch.
Shut it
You want to
off.
watch?
Okay.
Okay.
See how
Before you guys made entry, he shut the water off? Okay.
Because we gotta start with
So
day
when I
one,
go in there,
Okay.
right?
the door to the bathroom doors closed. I go,
You remember when I looked at it?
and I
Yeah.
thought I seen her laying on the
Absolutely.
floor there through the glass door.
Okay.
And then Jim called you.
And then
Did
we
you
gotta
actually
go
walk
over
into
the
the
files
bathroom?
together.
I did.
You did? Okay. Okay.
So that's his footprint. But that's messed up, bro. You used your dad to kind of try to give yourself an alibi. Oh, he went there with me Thursday. That's how you was going. You would use your own dad. Because now he's out here vouching for you, making it seem like you only went there
Oh,
when
it
it was
rained,
safe to
so
with a witness.
fucking never mind.
When in all actuality, you were using him. You knew she wasn't alive in
I
that
mean, maybe
bathroom.
go somewhere, but
So you were using him to make. That's crazy that you would do that to your
let
own
me wait
pops,
for you.
man.
You think it's the
how long
flu?
have they been split up, do you know, roughly?
That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Today's Saturday, yeah.
Among the last one. I don't know.
Okay, so it's just been
I
recent.
gotta get
Very,
the
very
code up.
recent.
I
Okay.
gotta figure
Brent's
that
father
out.
also revealed he and Brent
How I
visited
can-
the house 2
Oh,
days
wait, I
earlier,
know.
and even though they heard the shower running, they didn't physically see Erin, so they couldn't confirm if she was alive at the time. Erin's father had his own theories about what had happened, as he'd been dealing with her alcohol addiction and mental health problems for years. In fact, it came almost as no surprise that she had passed away at an early age.
Father.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
I've known him for years from church. And
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay.
He was telling me that Erin had kind of struggled with alcohol.
Yes.
Seizures,
Right.
stuff like that. Is there?
She was bipolar too.
Bipolar.
Schizophrenic.
Yeah.
I remember her telling me that. As you know, I've been here many times. We've been working. Sure, it's been back and forth. Yeah.
That's why I haven't been here.
And with all of that history, I can see why someone would probably think they would get away with this.
Right.
Alcoholism, bipolar, schizophrenia. Look at how the dad is even talking about her in reference to her, that we probably knew this day was gonna come. Like, nobody's even thinking that other than the cop because of the history. Thinking that possibly, but nobody else is really thinking that.
What?
So I see why somebody would think they could do this and get away with it.
I told them, wait, when you guys get your act together, then we'll start acting like a regular family. Sure. Less than a fight, not getting involved. Right. Because everyone get me in the middle of it. Sure. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
But Erin's father also had a crucial piece of information that would help the cops trace Erin's last movements and try and solve the mystery of her death.
I know she had seizures on and off, but I didn't know that they were, how bad they were lately. I mean, sure, she's been having some lately. I just talked to her 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
You did?
Cool.
Yeah. On the phone. Okay.
All right.
So you have date and time.
I could look at my phone.
Okay. If we could get that, that'd be great.
Okay.
We're just trying to paint a picture as to how we got to where we're at right now. So
Right. I understand.
It's entirely possible that Erin hadn't been taking her medication and had suffered a seizure while taking a shower, resulting in her untimely death. If Erin's father had spoken to her on the phone in the last couple of days, then finding out what time he made that call could help piece together this puzzle and determine a time
I've
of death.
been on YouTube for about a year and a half.
can we talk to you for a few minutes?
Or a year.
All right.
I don't know.
Let's say it's been about a little over a year, not quite a
Little
year.
over
and
a
half.
year.
To help
Not
the
quite a
cops with
year.
their inquiries.
Thank
this
you.
point in
Huh?
time,
You know
everything,
what? It's been a nickname
fine.
of
We're just
mine
here to
for
talk and try
years.
to get
I
this
got
figured out, okay? Yes,
not only
so
from my
that's all
mom,
we're
but like
Let's just start with
this
when's the last time
guy.
that you
I
actually
consider
talked to
him
Erin?
like my father. He
it's okay.
lives in
Sunday?
Kenosha, and
Moved out on Sunday. Okay. Was it kind of heated argument or just
he's
just to get your stuff
good
together?
guy. He just started calling. He's been calling me baby girl. I don't know for a long time.
Let's put it this way: you go into Kenosha and you go to the streets,
And,
you say "baby
did she
girl."
say anything to you when you
that's
left,
where
or
they'll come
nothing
up
at all?
with.
I just said I was very quiet about it. My dad was with me. He'll vouch.
Everyone
that I
knows
got my
me as
clothes,
baby girl.
didn't say a word to her.
Sure.
And got out.
Little beauty.
There's nothing to suggest
cute.
either Brent or his father are
For
hiding
Joe.
anything or withholding
talking about
information.
Kathy?
Brent
Little
seemed
toddler, I
adamant
take
that he
it.
entered and
Yeah.
left the house as quickly as he could and didn't
Bubba,
interact with
stop
Erin
doing
other
that
than by
now.
text message. But out of nowhere, Brent's
Mama,
father
say.
throws up a
Nikita
major red
refers to
flag
her
that's
her
impossible
daughter
to
as baby
miss.
girl.
Yeah, that's what she was
Did
just
you guys have
saying.
any conversation
Nope.
after that? You hadn't talked to her at all since Sunday?
That is cool.
Yeah, you can only read the text.
So,
you're more
are
than welcome.
you
Yeah, we can.
coming
Yeah,
out?
that's
I
fine.
really don't bother
You
me.
said.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Remember,
just
Brandon, I
want me
said
to go
don't
now.
volunteer.
Well, you said you were. That's why I got up.
I called my 15-year-old spoiled brat.
Ugh.
This
Nice.
could just be a case of an overly cautious parent, as Brent
That's what I
True,
call a couple of
true,
my kids too.
True, but definitely a red
Spoiled
flag at the
little
same
brat.
time too. Why would you just step in and say
One of
that?
my
If you
sons
feel as
lives
though
in
your son,
Indiana now.
but
I didn't even
well,
know.
what can you say?
Yeah.
A parent knows their child,
Josh.
and if there's any like doubt in your mind that
Probably some pussy.
you know what I'm saying, then you know your son.
I
So
ain't gonna lie to
he
you.
may be stepping up just in case to be protective of his son right now, but that is definitely a red flag there, Pops.
Himself seemed to
Okay,
have no problem
so,
cooperating with the cops,
now,
agreeing to pretty much anything
We are
the officer
detectives,
asked
and
of
we are
him.
gonna figure this out.
One other thing that I would like to do, and this here again, this is just
Right,
to
Bubba? Are you a
eliminate
detective
you
too?
from any wrongdoing, is I was wondering.
Yeah, you are, mama boy. You mommy's boy, my Bubba Suki Boo Boo. Anyways, Let's see. Look up my Gmail here. All right. Sorry, baby. You mad? That's a link to the video we gotta watch. If you guys want to watch it yourself. But I'm gonna play it right now. Actually, here. The Chrome tab. Ugh.
Holy shit. What? Did you guys see that live stream? Mia Starr. Yes, that Mia Starr. Social media superstar, fashion icon, famed philanthropist was murdered in her dressing room at the Replay Awards. For those of you who didn't see, I have a screen recording of what went down. I gotta warn you, it's pretty disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, now pay close attention.
Hello, hello. Okay, let's give everyone a couple seconds to get on. I'm doing great. How are you? When's my next video? OMG, I'm actually working on something so exciting, but I can't tell you guys what it is yet. It's a secret. Oh my god, you guys are all asking. Yes, I'm at the Replay Awards. I got nominated for Creator of the Year, and I'm going to be presenting Breakout Creator of the Year. I know, it's crazy, but it's all thanks to
That's
you
gonna
guys.
be me one day.
I know, I'm so honored. Actually, I won this award last year, so I know how much it can mean.
Skinny.
Oh, who is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Is that a gift for me? Want some note and champagne?
Who is that? That's not enough. Oh wait, am I gonna get demonetized because of the blood on the...
Oh my god, what happened?
Oh my god, alert security, there might be an attacker in that building. She's dead?
The police have arrested suspect Anna Palmer. My sources can confirm that she snuck backstage and was caught hiding in a bathroom wearing a stolen bunny costume. Like, ugh, honey. No, she was clearly obsessed with Mia. She was the fan club president for 3 years. This is some true crime level stuff. She took that obsession to the next level. Anyways, don't let the actions of one crazy person distract you from all of the love given toward Mia and her squad, especially her manager, Natalie. They've been together since the beginning, though a little birdie told me that Mia's been itching for an upgrade. And I mean, there was David, the videographer, always by her side. You know, we haven't heard anything from the boyfriend, Luke, and TBH, staying quiet about this is a huge red flag. And did you hear the reaction of Mia's BFF turned rival, Tracy Rose? I mean, the girl has no shame. She was caught on record after the murder saying she had it coming. The case is still open, and they're bringing in outside investigators. Apparently, the police don't think Anna is the killer, and I kind of agree. Look, she was obsessive, yes. Is she a killer, though? I don't know. Either way, shit is about to get cray. Look, shout out to the millions of Mia fans out there. Her philanthropic work won't be forgotten, and neither will our social media sweetheart, Mia Starr. Who do you think killed her? Send me in the comments below. That's all I have for now. Stay nosy. This is Gossip Queen, signing off.
Huh, and then, this video does that. Anyways, that's it for the video. No, don't end stream. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So, for evidence, we've got Bubba. It is written in the stars, and it's got some juiciness on it. Wait, can't see because of this light. It's bright. Here we are. Turn it down to stay here. Come on. Okay. So, oh wait, it's got my head cut off. Wait, Bubba, wait a minute. What are you looking for? Do you want to go out there? Wait a minute. I'm looking at the evidence. Can you see it, guys? Oh, no. Yeah. Now you can see it. It says it's written in the stars. Yeah, isn't it neat? It's just a little video you got to watch just to help with the case. And there's like evidence you'll have to remember from the video. So we'll make reference back to it, I guess, Someone's hammering or something out there. Then we've got a picture of her and her boyfriend. And we've got the awards show, like the program. It's, yeah, like the program for it. Like, and it's got a list of all the different times of when people would be going up and stuff. So that'll be useful. Then we've got a picture of her unalived. And then we've got a ticket to the show, purchased by Anna Palmer, but that was that girl that they pulled out. They said, back of the photo. Oh, which, because this one's naked. This program, the back of it is just this, just for the award show. The boyfriend photo also just naked on the back. But the ticket, now that was purchased by the person that they arrested as the suspect that they don't think is the, but the back of that has like a serial code, and then it's got that on the back. But, okay, now, though, we've got these. These are security camera photos. Ooh. So, let's see. We've got Natalie leaving the room, but then turning around and coming back. But then you see Anna down here escaping with a costume, it looks like. I want you guys to see these. I don't know if you can very good. Bubba, why are you licking my pants? Is this going to be... Yes, exactly. You know what? I'm wondering if I should take, like, if we really want to do this, take pictures and post. Is there a way to, like... I'm wondering if this would be easier in videos, honestly, because I have to show you guys this stuff up close, leave it up on the screen so you guys can come back to it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do on here. Let me see. At that, I never thought, JoJo, you are. Let me see. What time was she on a live, Wanda? Did it say? Or that would be good. In a Facebook chat or in a Discord server. Okay. Probably easier, huh? Where I could like show you guys everything and we can go over everything together. It's just hard. God damn it. Sorry. It's hard on here, Does it bother you guys do you want me to continue? It's up to you. Just mean because what was playing at that time when she was unalived is what JoJo was asking. Because we've got at 7 p.m. opening performance. I don't know if it was quite time yet for her to go on, but let me see. 7:05 p.m. Was opening monologue. Hang on. Bubba, what? What? You want out? Is that what? Okay. Go do what you're doing. Mew, leave him alone. Okay, sorry, guys. Bubba wanted to get out. I didn't realize it. 6:55 p.m. Okay. All right. Well, the show doesn't start until 7 p.m. So they were all in their dressing room supposedly getting ready at the time for the show. But her... Okay. 7:20 presentation of individual awards. 7:25 breakout creator. Didn't she say she was the breakout creator or introducing it? See, I should have planned for this better, I guess. Yeah, we'll do this. How about this? Well, I'll do it in a video. If you guys want to do it with me, you've got the video already. And it's fun. It is really, really fun. There's 3. You want to watch it again? Yeah, that's what I thought. She was presenting the breakout creator. Okay. Here, yeah, I put it. That's what I was wondering, if we could post pictures here, because then that would make it 100 times easier. But like Bree was saying, we can do it in a Discord server or on like a Facebook chat, which would be neat. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put the evidence away because I don't want to waste no time because JoJo's got to go here. And I want to make sure she has a lot of fun before she goes. Okay. We need a Facebook group. We should. Well, we do. Don't we have one? Or just make a new one pertaining to this, maybe? That would be cool. Oh, Viv TV Unplugged is live on YouTube right now if you like it. But don't leave my live to go to hers. Yeah. I really would like one. I have a Facebook, a personal one just for the baby girl stuff for like, because I made social medias for baby girl on all platforms that are different from my personal ones. So I have one for just baby girl, But a Facebook group with that be cool. Would, you know? Or, you know what I mean? I know. It makes you enter a detective name, and then after you do that, you just put your name, or it's just for you to put your name or whatever. And then I forgot what it does after that. Something else. Oh, did it? Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, that's kind of neat. Then we can kind of go over it then. Perfect at running the Facebook group. Okay, if she's willing to. I mean, Bree stinks. What? Oh, Cody. I know you are. How are you? I was like, wait a minute, Bree stinks. All right, how about this? I know something she'll love, my JoJo. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, where did it? You can't tell me. I know, I thought I saw it in here. Of who is in what skit? Is there evidence in the theater program? I think there's another. Okay, let me see. That and that. I don't want to lose that. I was looking for the Ed Gein thing in the book that you got me. But okay, now this article I was gonna read with you guys, the teen culture, also, and then we've got person of interests to go through. We've got operations manual. No. 8 to 10:30. Oh wait, no. That's Saturday. Sunday. This doesn't make sense. Okay, well. I thought there was. Oh. Uh-oh, what could that be, Jojo? Link? It is excellent at connection is unstable. The rain. Oh, Cody. Chris doesn't either, but that's nice. You know, like I get packages from her and he gets so excited with me. That's nice. And you know what? We should put together a man box for Cody and Chris. A man box. You already got boxes. Yeah, you got a whole list of the evidence. If you click on the link. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I always forget she lives in Canada. Okay. Oh. Okay. I got papers of galore in this one. So if you want to, I can start reading these, going over them, or we can do something else. I just don't want to do anything you guys are not into doing. Let's read them. Cool. 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 Which one first? Which one would you like? Oh, you got to go, sweetheart? Well, I will be on here until 10 o'clock because I promised I would. Okay? Hey, I'm down. I'm down to do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you so much for your love and support and everything like that. I love you and I appreciate you. It's 8 o'clock now. We've already been live almost 2 hours. Wow. Doesn't feel like it. Cody popped in when we brought the game in. Okay. You'll come back? Cool. I hope you do. I really hope you do. Anyways, all right. So I figured let's start with let me see. We should start with persons of interest, I think, to kind of get an idea here. Hi, Deanna. And then Pokey coins. Let's see if okay. I got all of this. Oh, medical examiner report is a good thing to go over first. And then we've got a witness second. And then I figured we'll go over people of interest and interrogation. All right. So first we're going to start with the county medical examiner report. So we've got the decedent is Mia Starr, and She is a white female, age 23, entertainer for occupation, obviously. Type of death, violent, it says. Usually that's not what it says. It says homicide. It lists them in a lot more, I guess, professional ways than violent, casualty, suicide, or found dead. Okay. Found on floor of room 101 of the dressing room. So there's a map included in our evidence, which will become important because you will want to be looking at the camera footage to see who has been back and forth, what time, all that jazz. And you'll want to know how they got to this room. So like I said, the map will become very, very important. So and then it says if motor vehicle accident, check 1, driver, passenger, pedestrian, or unknown. That's not valid. Or that's, whatever. And then investigation agency is the WID or WDILA unit. So probable cause of death is blood loss, which the amount of times that he hit her and the amount of blood that they're showing, like from blunt force trauma, that's not enough. It's not enough, Dad. We'll make it enough. Yuck. Sorry. Evidence 2, what is that? That's the murder weapon, I take it. So, yeah. I think. Or something. Yeah, I think it is. Manner of death is, okay, homicide. Yeah, it says accident, natural, suicide, unknown, homicide, or pending. But I'm not sure. That looks kind of like it, but I feel like there was other things on there, on the real ones. Not a medical examiner case is not checked. Autopsy requested, an autopsy ordered. So fracture and lacerations, obviously to the head, from incised wound in the neck from the stabbing. No other wounds are pointed out, and description of body: clothed, eyes brown, hair blonde, weight 122 pounds. Still a little chubby for her. No, I'm kidding. She's 5'8". Oh no, that's not chubby. She's 5'8", and then I thought it said she was 5'2". Date and time of being time of death was 7:11 p.m. That's important to know. Time of death is always important to know. 7:11 p.m. What an lucky number, but unlucky time. And it says estimated underneath. So I like the light on a little bit. Hi, Deanna. Oh, I said hi to you, I think. Didn't I, honey? Yes. Deep left temporal skull fracture, deep lacerations to left temporal area, and incised wound to the neck. Signed by the medical examiner. So that one face down over here. Then we have this. I got mixed up. Witness testimonies. Witness statement. Sunday, May 22nd. Name Brooke Miller. I'm a production coordinator on the ops team at West Bay Theater. Basically just making sure that guests and performers are comfortable in the green room. I don't think I ever actually saw Mia today, but my coworker was the one who found her in room 101. I do remember seeing Mia's manager. She came into the green room right before the show started, around 7 p.m. Then, I don't know, 5 or so minutes later, she hurried into the conference room. Sorry, that's all I got. Wish I could be of more help. Good luck with the rest of the investigation. That's going to be important because she says she came into the green room right before the show started around 7 p.m. and then ran hurriedly back into the conference room about 5 or so minutes later, and time of death is 7:11. I don't know. You're gonna be put right here, Mrs. Bitch. Okay, and then okay, okay. Then we got person of interest number 1, which is Anna Palmer, which is the original suspect that they said had done it. She's 21, race Asian, sex female, height 5'8", weight 138 pounds, eyes brown, hair brown. Oh, thanks.
How's it going?
Good. Occupation, customer service, employer, Moon Mobile. So she's the phone lady? Whatever. Are you okay? Okay. But unfortunately, it says no statement provided. Suspect brought into interrogation. So now, next person of interest is Trixie Rose. You sure they are? It's not Gypsy Rose? Reoffending? Anyways, did they do that on purpose? Anyway, middle name Veronica, age 26, race multiracial, sex female, height 5'8". They're all 5'8". Weight 130 pounds, eyes brown, hair brown. Occupation, entertainer, employer, self-employed. Print your name, and then it gives you like a voluntary, thing to know that you're doing this by your own volition, and dated May 22nd. Transcribed from audio. So I was on this high after my performance. I don't know if you've ever performed, but sharing your music like that is unreal. So I was feeling good. Next thing you know, the alarm goes off. Figured it was like a fire or something. When I got outside, one of the paps screamed, "Why would you do that to Mia? Like, do what? Be more talented than her?" I thought they were talking about the diss track, which is the only reason why I said what I said. I mean, everybody knows we're not besties anymore and haven't been for a while. I didn't see what the big deal was, but then my manager grabbed me and told me what was going on. Mia dead? What the hell? Then I saw that girl, one of Mia's minions, and it all clicked. Whatever beef Mia and I had, I mean, she didn't deserve this, and that's the truth. So, I don't know, Mrs. Trixie Rose. Try to give you a little bit of, sorry, I'll find the button. Anyways, so moving on. Try to make their voices like, you would hear if you were listening to them, I guess. I'm just weird. And then there's Luke Adams, which is her boyfriend. 24. He's age 24, race black, sex male, height 5'10", weight 167 pounds. I'm sorry. Eyes brown, hair black. Occupation, service industry. Employer, JP Hotels. He also prints his name in the voluntary slot. Date, Sunday, May 22nd. Transcribed from audio. Baba? I can't believe this is happening. We just had our 4-year anniversary. I mean, me and I were supposed to spend the rest of our lives together. 4 years isn't enough time. I just wish I could go back to the last moment I saw her. I could have stayed to protect her, but I didn't. I showed up to her room before the show to check in. I left after a few minutes to give her some space before the big moment. Everything backstage was chaotic, so I went to look for some peace and quiet. Honestly, these events can be a lot for me sometimes. Then I heard the fire alarm go off. I tried to go look for Mia, but security rushed me out. I looked for her everywhere outside, but it was like she had disappeared. That's when David told me what had happened. I couldn't believe what he was saying. They wouldn't let me back in to go look for her, but I tried. I didn't care about anything else. I just wanted to see her. But then I saw that crazy fan, and I knew it was real. Police were escorting her out. I've always said she was a psycho. I always warned Mia to be more careful, but I don't think this could happen. But there I was, looking at the person who murdered the love of my life. I hope she rots in jail forever. Ooh. So, the boyfriend's pissed, but they all think that it's this crazed fan, Anna. So now we have David Ellis. So David Ellis, age 26, race white, sex male, height 5'9", weight 165 pounds, eyes brown, hair blonde, occupation videographer, employer Mia Starr. And he too printed his name in the voluntary spot. Date Sunday, May 22nd. Transcribed from audio. Today was going to be huge for Mia, her and her career. I was just there to capture it. I'm always with her. I mean, I probably spend the most time with her out of everyone. It's just part of my job. Maybe if I'd been around, but at this time I wasn't. Before the show, Natalie and I were in Mia's room going over some of the shots we needed. Then I remembered the conversation shifted a bit. Nat brought up the delay of Mia's new project and things got a bit tense. Then Mia's boyfriend walked in and asked Mia if they could talk, so Natalie and I left. I stayed close, shooting some B-roll around Mia's room. Then she sent the group text telling us to give her an extra 10 minutes. She likes to do that sometimes. I took advantage of the extra time to get some footage of the other side of the venue. When I got back, I saw Natalie rushing into Mia's room. And then I saw Mia laying there. The rest happened so fast. I remember the alarm going off and security asking us to evacuate the venue. I remember getting outside and seeing Anna being escorted out. I'm still processing what happened, to be honest. I don't know how someone could even think of doing something like this. Okay, no problem, Deanna. So this one is another person of interest. This is the last one. It is Natalie Marino, age 30, race white, sex female, height 5'9", weight 140 pounds, eyes blue, hair blonde, occupation manager, employer Mia Starr. And she too put her name in the voluntary area. Date Sunday, May 22nd, transcribed from audio. I'm not even sure what to say right now. One of the most important people in my life is gone. I wish our last moments together could have been different. I mean, I've been with her so long, since the beginning. I just can't believe she's gone. Before the show started, I was in the room with her and her videographer, David. We were talking about this project we'd all been working on. Right when I was going to show Mia something from it, Mia's boyfriend, Luke, walked in and asked to speak with her privately, so David and I left. I went to the green room for a couple minutes, then Mia texted us that she needed another 10 minutes. That's when I started getting bombarded with calls and messages asking for a comment on Trixie's performance. Apparently, she did a diss track about Mia. How could someone be so evil? I was a bit overwhelmed, so I went into a conference room, put my phone down, and took a few minutes to think about how to respond. After a couple minutes, I checked my phone again and noticed a text saying, "Is Mia hurt?" I immediately ran back to our room to check on her, only to find all of the medics and security in there. When they wouldn't let me get close to her, I heard the words, "I will never forget that she was gone." Why would someone do something like this to Mia? She had such a bright future ahead. I worked so hard to build her up from nothing. We worked so hard. She didn't deserve this. Hey, Christy, how are you? Right now, we're doing a detective type game, and I'm reading through the evidence. I'm just got done reading through the people of interest in the case, and now we are on operations manual, which it confuses me here, so let's read it. Hi, all. As we get ready for rehearsals and final show prep next week, please read this schedule carefully with your teams and keep on hand. Thank you, Team Replay. Friday 5:20 and Saturday 5:21 dress rehearsal schedule. See below for your rehearsal time on Friday or Saturday. Please show up 30 minutes before your slot accordingly. If you have any last minute schedule conflicts, please let us know ASAP. Then it lists out Friday from 8 to 10:30 a.m. opening performer, 11 to 11:25 a.m. breakout creator presenter, 11:30 to 11:55 a.m. live streamer presenter, 12 p.m. to 12:25 p.m. collaboration presenter, 12:30 to 12:55 p.m. creator of the year presenter, 1 to 1:25 p.m. show of the year presenter, 1:30 to 1:55 p.m. podcast of the year presenter, 2 to 2:25 international presenter, 2:30 to 2:55 thank you short form presenter, 3:30 to 6 closing performer, 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. available if needed for any extra things, 8 and then Saturday 8 to 11 a.m. opening monologue performer. Sunday 5:22 room availability. Rooms 100 and 101 will be reserved on a rotating basis for presenters. Okay, so she was obviously going up next in the show when she was in that room because she was in room 101. Now here it shows a little bit, but not the full map. So the first two presenters of the evening are free to utilize their rooms before the show starts, but they will be expected to clear their rooms after their slots on stage for subsequent presenters. Rooms 102, 3, 4, and 5 will be reserved all day for our host, opener, and closer. Oh, and then the back. Your Sunday call times. All performers and presenters will be expected off right of the stage 10 minutes before their time slots. So she was already late, calling for 10 minutes longer. A production coordinator will stop you by your holding room to give you a friendly reminder. Facilities, unless otherwise specified, restrooms will be welcome to all genders. Safety procedures for health emergencies, call 911. Health professionals will be on standby to assist as needed. For non-health emergencies, in the event of a fire, please move to your nearest emergency exit and evacuate the premises immediately. Security, all personnel, including talent, will have to show credentials when entering the backstage. Now it shows off to the side here a little map. And if you notice, room 101 and 100 are right here. And in order to get to them, because if we look at the security cameras with it, let's see. She was unalived in room 101. And this is camera 1. Camera 1, camera 2. Okay. And camera 1 on the map is shown to be right here. And so it shows all the way down the hall here to the exit. But I'm wondering, oh, okay, so they must have, right, okay. I have to study these pictures here to figure this out real quick. I don't know. So it looked like to me before, because the camera is like, camera 1 is like behind stage. So It shows like Natalie going in at 6:55. And that same time, at 5 seconds later, you see Anna with a like costume in her hand going down a different hallway. And that's camera 2, it looks like. I think. Oh no, it shows camera 2 showing rooms 101 and 102. Okay. You see her boyfriend going into her room. And you see Natalie coming down. Oh, I see where they're coming from. And then David. Okay. Now, okay. Oh, damn. Jeez. Thank you, Bree. That's perfect. I love it. Love it. So we got to go over these pictures a little bit, I think, alongside this map so that that's what I'm trying to do right now. We can carry on with more of this over there too. But let's see. So camera 2 is coming down, looking dead at 102 and 101. So 102 is the first door, 101 is the second door. And that's on page 2 of the camera photos. And you can see how camera 2 is, and then it shows the people from camera 1 coming down the hall as it should. And then it looks like Anna would be running down. She must have went down a different hallway. I think it must be camera 3. She went down. Oh no. Oh no, I see. Okay. No. David and Natalie come out of the room. Then you see Luke, or before that, you see Luke enter. Then you see David and Natalie come out. David and Natalie are still at the end of the hall when Luke gets in. Then we see why is Natalie? She's got something in her hand. And then she's kind of like listening at the door when her boyfriend's in there. That's not nice. That's not okay. And then her boyfriend comes out at 7:04. Then at 7:10, you got the murderer going in with the weapon. And it says Anna with question marks. But we never see Anna. But we do see coming down the hallway at the right time a person in the costume. Anna did steal the costume. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'll do that. This is so fun. I didn't know it gave you guys all the evidence. That's so cool because then it makes it perfect for this kind of a thing, you know? Oh, with a, on a video, I'm saying. Or not on a, you know what I mean. But anyways, Luke comes out at 7:04. I already said that. Anna goes in at 7, or somebody goes in at 7:10. And then at 7:12, you see the murderer leaving, but there's a group of those same damn bunnies right there. And then she must have coordinated it that way. Some or whoever did. But I feel like if they're already trying to speculate Anna, then she's not the one. Because otherwise, so I don't know, but we'll keep her in mind, you know. And so we'll put those away for now. And then what else we got over here? Keep the map over here for now. And then we've got Joe Consigli, case officer, order reference number. And it's got to be opened by authorized personnel only, image references. Oh, it's the pictures of the costume. Now, this costume, keep in mind, comes with pink gloves. The ears are, why is it got extra ears when there's ears on the mask? Let me take a look at these photos again. This is the this on our authorized personnel only picture with the case file of the costume was what they took from Anna when they detained her for questioning for the interrogation. Now, like I said, if you notice, the costume's got the black cloak thing, pink gloves, but extra ears. Why? When the head mask has ears. So I wanted to see if it looked like weird ears on there. But no, she must have the mask on her head. But, oh, okay, they all have that ear thing on their chest. No, but the one in front. Okay, and that's pink gloves. All right, okay, and that's no big deal. All white. Says there's black robe, black shirt, pink satin gloves, and a black gaiter, whatever that is, and a unisex bunny mask. Okay, and then this is the actual map of the West Bay Theater's venue. Like a bigger picture of it all, I guess. So it would be like there's the stage. That's where camera one is. Oh, we can't see. It's where camera one is here. That's the stage. So we were looking down this hallway here, like that. People was waiting down there, and huh? Okay, sorry. I was reading. Then we have interrogation. That's a good one to get on. Detective Consigli on May 22nd. No initial statement provided. Suspect brought into interrogation. Please state your full name for the record. Anna Palmer. Detective, let's get started. Anna, I promise you it wasn't me. This is a massive Anna, we'll get there. Let's back up and start with a few basic questions. How do you know Mia? What's your connection to her? Sorry, right. Well, she's the best. I found her channel like right after she started posting videos, and I've been a huge fan ever since. I've been by her side before she had even 1,000 subscribers. Every meetup, every video, always the first to like, comment, and share her posts. and I've been president of her fan club for 3 years, and she handpicked me. Detective, interesting. Sounds like you were very close. We were. Detective, then explain why she filed an emergency restraining order against you on Friday. And that's just a big mistake. It makes absolutely zero sense. Like, I've been in her house before, a couple of times actually. Okay, and she never confronted you about visiting her? Anna, she has, but it wasn't serious or anything. She just told me not to go there without an invite, which, okay, I get it, but it's never been a big deal at all. Anna, the order specifically states that you did just that. You entered her home uninvited. Anna, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. I was invited. Ask Natalie and she'll tell you. I went over to talk about Mia's online world and how we were going to break the news to the Starmie, which is why it was so weird when Mia flipped and Natalie said nothing. But next thing you know, I'm getting pushed out by the bodyguard, and now this. Detective, okay, let's assume you're telling the truth. As you stated before, you knew not to show up uninvited, but today you not only did that, you also created fake credentials. And I only did that because it was the only way to talk to Mia. Detective, talk to Mia about what? Anna, about how Natalie is a liar. Literally one day after the house incident, Natalie texted me saying Mia could no longer have me as a member of the club. Like, are you kidding me? For what? Natalie invited me there. And now after years of everything, I'm gone just like that? I built that club up from scratch. This can't be happening. She slams her fist down on the table. Detective, wow, you must have been heartbroken. He was engaged or enraged. I mean, he thought he was never mind. Anna, yes, you have no idea. I haven't been able to eat, sleep, or anything. I mean, Mia was my life. And then Natalie just stopped answering any of my texts or calls after everything I've done for them. Detective, so that's why you'd go through all the trouble to make a fake pass, put on a costume, and enter Mia's room. Which is when I never saw Mia. Yes, I made the fake pass. Yes, I was in a costume. I just wanted to talk to Mia about what was going on. But then when I was on my way to find Mia, I saw Natalie, and I'm pretty sure she saw me. I didn't know, or I didn't want her to get in the way, especially after how she treated me. So I panicked. I saw the rack of costumes, and I grabbed one and ran into the bathroom. Detective, Anna, do you see how this looks? You illegally snuck backstage against your restraining order. You're found hiding in a stall right after the incident wearing the same costume as the murderer. You were enraged that Mia didn't care about you. She did care. And I never got to see her. Why don't you get that? I thought Natalie must have told security I was there, and that's the only reason why I was still in the bathroom after the alarm went off. I was terrified and I tried to wait it out. Anna, we have you on camera. Are you not hearing the words coming out of my mouth? This is stupid. I swear on everything I love, including Mia. I could never, I would never, and I never did anything to like that to her. And I want a lawyer. At that point, it all ends. So now we have her, I take it, her Facebook page or something, or her YouTube page. Real Mia Star, 17.8 million subscribers. Holy crapola. I could only wish. Subscribe and help the Starmie group to 20 million. Love you. For business inquiries, send email. And then most recent videos are surprising a fan at her high school prom. I ordered pizza and tipped $10,000. Mia Star, Let's Dance official music video. Giving my boyfriend the ultimate 24th birthday. $100,000 to the homeless. Very gifting young lady. That's nice. I gotta get a drink of water. Thank you, Alirpa. Yay! Hi, Alirpa. I'm glad you're here. Go back a little bit if you want and get the QR code to what we're talking about. We're doing a murder mystery. We're on day 1. I think it's so effing cool. I really do. It's so much fun. Plus, you guys, I have to stand up every so often because of my back. It really starts to hurt. Oh. Toot toot that ass. If you a ball player. I'm gonna have to pee soon. I know it. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh. Ah. Oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Sorry. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Sorry, just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Oh, God, it's the worst pain in the world. I swear to you, it hurts so bad. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Oh. I don't know what this is, but it's very painful. God, it's making me get. Oh, it's so good. Oh. Maybe. I don't want to do that because I promised. But it's okay now. I can deal with that enough to talk. We got the Teen Culture magazine here. Internet sweetheart Mia Starr opens up about the insecurities finding her zen. The 23-year-old mega influencer star gets real in this special interview with Teen Culture editor-in-chief Sarah Kimura. By Sarah Kimura, April 30th. Mia Starr has emerged. Oh, it's around the same time, guys. Mia Starr has emerged as one of the fastest growing and most admired content creators by turning grand acts of charity into videos watched by millions of fans around the world. Her most vital content includes moments like I ordered pizza and tipped 10,000K and 100,000K to the homeless, both of which have been viewed over 10 million times. But the intention comes with a cost. There is sometimes overwhelming pressure to be perfect, to put on a smile. According to Mia, as a partner with our Rising Creators Initiative, which aims to bring awareness about mental health, Mia sat down to talk with us about her own struggles in the spotlight, finding her zen, and the advice she'd give to her younger self. Teen Culture Mia, who had inspired you to start opening up about your own struggles with mental health. Mia Starr says, before I started making videos, I didn't really get what all the fuss was about with being a creator. I was like, make videos for a living? That's the dream. And it is. Don't get me wrong. I feel very lucky. But now that I'm here, I understand why so many creators burn out. It can be incredibly exhausting. Okay, Michaela Neguera. The pressure to put out a better video than the last one every week. Always showing your quote, unquote, perfect self. There. It is tough. I hope conversations like this show that regardless if you're known by 1 million people or 10, it doesn't change the fact that we're all dealing with pressures to perform, fit in, or look a certain way. I got XOXO tattooed on my arm for that reason. It's a reminder to be myself and love who that is. Okay. Teen culture. I'm curious though, are there any particular insecurities of yours you think other people can relate to? Mia Star. Oh my God, tons. Only taking selfies and videos in IG because the picture stays mirrored. It's weird seeing myself in reverse. Putting on an outfit, then thinking I look dumb. Applying 5 layers of deodorant so I don't sweat through my clothes. The list is long. Teen culture. Wait, sorry, I'm old. What do you mean by the first one? Mia Star. Haha, yeah. If you use the front cam on IG or Snap and then save it, it stays mirrored. But on your normal phone camera, it doesn't. It's weird, but I'm not complaining. Teen culture. Wow, I never noticed that. I'll have to try. Here's another question. If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be? Mia Star. It's okay to feel self-conscious. In fact, it's normal. But no, you only have one person to satisfy, and that's yourself. Yeah. Teen culture. Mental health is a very personal experience, meaning a strategy that might help one person may not do the trick for someone else. What has worked for you? Mia Star. I talk about this fair amount on my social channel, but I do a thing called 10 Zen. It's this 10-minute routine my therapist taught me to help deal with anxiety. Pretty much just sequences of guided breaths. I do it before any public speaking and it works really well. I definitely recommend trying one of the teletherapy apps and finding a pro to create something that works for you. Oh, that's the end. Oh, wait. Hey, guys, do you guys mind if I'll put something on real quick? I gotta go pee. I'm sorry. Yeah, oh, on the picture? Okay, hang on. Not my email, son of a bitch. The dumbest police officers ever.
Open the door. We're coming in.
All right, takes me a second.
Open the door now. Yes, please.
Oh.
We all make mistakes. It's what makes us human and allows us to grow, evolve, and become better. But the cops in today's video made such huge blunders that they deserve to wear the title of dumbest police officer ever.
Hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not. Get the dog off of it. Get the dog off of it. Get the dog.
Members of law enforcement have authority over our well-being, our freedom, and even our lives. So when they make a dumb mistake, there should be hell to pay. There should always be repercussions for our mistakes. Otherwise, we'll never learn. However, reality is never that simple. Sometimes cops do really stupid things, and they get away with it. Will that be the case in today's lineup of dumbest cops? Let's find out.
All right, listen. I'm gonna reach your rights real quick. All right. I'm telling you guys that I can confirm where I was, and
I can confirm my activity.
This is Samuel Scott Jr., a black man who had the audacity to call the cops once his car got stolen. And what did the cops do? They figured he was the suspect, so they arrested him. But let's take a step back and start from the beginning. On November 13th, 2018, Samuel Scott Jr. was visiting his aunt. Once he left her house at around 5:40 p.m., he noticed his 2006 Jeep Compass was missing, so he called police to report it being stolen. Several police vehicles converge at the scene, and Scott is immediately detained and handcuffed.
Put your hands back on. Put your hands behind your back. 432. It's him. I'm gonna explain to you in a minute.
2221, right?
You got a report for me? Whenever you get it, no, I got him on my car. Make sure you complete that report because I need that. Okay? Where's your? Right there. You're gonna take all your stuff. We can't take this. So this.
What about my kids? I mean, I literally, I went over there to see my kids and everything. My kids are,
where are your kids?
I was with them. They're over there at, what's the name? They're over at my cousin's house. So, huh? What? I've been over there since, what? I want to say at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I actually walked back over here.
You have 2 IDs?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, one is an ID and one is a driver's license. Okay. All right. Are you going to take this? Is there something or am I going to?
Get the story together. I'll let you know what's up, okay?
All right, but
Hats off to Mr. Scott for taking all this so lightly. His kids could have seen their dad through the window, and it could have traumatized them for life. He explains that he left them at his cousin's house and then walked back here. But wait, there has to be something else, right? Because this just doesn't make sense. Here's the backstory. Officer Jonathan Guzman, the one who you watch put Mr. Scott in handcuffs, actually saw his car going 20 miles per hour over the limit. So he followed it. He witnessed the driver crashing into another vehicle and then fleeing the scene. He didn't see the driver's face, but described him as a 6'2" heavy-set black male wearing a white tank top and fleeing the scene. And that really resembles Mr. Scott, right? Who had a white undershirt, not a tank top, beneath the t-shirt. When the officers explained to Mr. Scott he looks like the suspect, he has a clever response.
I'm telling you guys that I can confirm where I was and I can even confirm my activities. As of recently, y'all also came in at my job.
Okay. At what time?
Roughly before I came over here, before I called you guys. But I'm telling you, you guys got the wrong guy.
The description of the guy that took off in your car is just like yours.
But that's half Miami, bald-headed with a beard. Even if he had dreads, his dreads with a beard. But then it's not fair. I mean, like I said, my kids, I called because my car got stolen. My kids are over there. They don't even know what's going on.
So what time was your car stolen?
I told you, probably around about 5. I didn't pay attention to the time. I really just jumped out of the car to go see. That's it. If you want, like I said, we can go. Like, I had my kids and stuff like that, dropped them off, came over to say hi, and I went. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't. I mean, like I said, I know the people that stay across there, over here, all over the place. I don't know what happened.
We often come upon situations where police officers just fail to recognize and acknowledge signs and information. Mr. Scott's story sounds perfectly reasonable and plausible. It's more than likely that another man who resembles Mr. Scott in stature could have stolen his car. So why wasn't any of this taken into account? Instead, not only do they detain Mr. Scott, but also decide to arrest him.
My car just somebody jumped in, drove off. And I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, I didn't do it. I mean, literally, I mean, why would I call the police? I mean, I called because my car is stolen. I mean, how many of my kids are going to get home? My pillow, my work ID, my work stuff, all of that stuff is in there. Why would I? That's why I'm like, why am I in handcuffs? And I'm calling them, and I'm.
Just give me a second, okay? Right. I'll open the window so you can hide them.
Again, the cops fail to acknowledge that any of this could be true. For that reason, these cops are some of the dumbest cops ever. Or if they're not dumb, they're just evil. Listen to what this cop says when Mr. Scott tries to explain that he's a decent human being.
Also, I don't know, or I've never been arrested One good friend of mine is like City of Miami, Dennis Jackson. He's my pastor, an unretired City of Miami police officer. You ever been arrested before? No. Sure about that? Yeah. Never been arrested. Ex-military.
What? Are you sure about that? Do you need any more proof that this was a prejudice-induced arrest? It's like this dumb cop cannot wrap his head around the fact that this man has not been to jail before. It's ludicrous. Soon after, Mr. Scott was arrested and charged with leaving the scene of the accident, false reporting of a crime, failure to carry a concealed weapon license, and possession of marijuana. All the charges were later dropped, but Mr. Scott took matters into his own hands and filed a lawsuit against the city of Miami and the 5 dumb cops who were involved in his arrest. His lawyer's asking for $500,000 in damages. If this was California, the sum would be tripled. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, check out our video entitled When a Suspect Sues Cops and Actually Wins. Not all dumb cops harm innocent civilians. Some do it to themselves, like these TikTok star wannabes.
This Orange County Sheriff's deputy has been punished for a video she posted on TikTok. Yet, despite the punishment, she continues to create new videos while wearing her uniform.
The punishment came down when her supervisor apparently saw her streaming on TikTok Live while on duty. She was reprimanded, but footage from her TikTok account surfaced, and she came under investigation. Her colleagues felt the videos were inappropriate and embarrassing. The officer, named Shelby Abramson, was suspended from her job for disobeying her superiors and unbecoming conduct. She claims the suspension came because of the explicit lyrics in one of the videos.
Abramson has been creating TikTok videos of herself in uniform since shortly after she was hired by the agency less than 2 years ago. Those TikTok videos have earned her 80,000
I just feel
followers.
bad going short
According to
because
this
like
internal report, although
but
most
this
of the
pain has
videos
been really
Deputy
bad
Abramson
for
posted were benign.
a
Some
long
of the audio
time.
tracks contain foul language and
And I'm
sexually explicit
really
lyrics.
worried about what it is.
However, it seems she didn't learn her lesson. Or did she? Orange County Sheriff's Office does not allow employees to engage in social media activity that could negatively affect the public perception of the agency, and directs employees to refrain from posting
Is it
agency
almost 10
logos,
already?
uniforms, or similar identifying items on personal social media pages. Even so,
I
she
might need to go
continued
to
making
the
videos,
ER to
although
be
as she
honest.
claims off-duty. This is what she had to say about her suspension.
Okay, so I just kind of want to address.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize. My computer says it's 7.
Going around. So here we go. Okay.
I don't be on your fucking.
Regarding that, yes, I did get in trouble because I got suspended, but it was not.
Oh, it says
for
okay
doing
here.
duty.
I forgot you're in Canada. It's 8:53
Done
here.
at a school is then either prior to kids getting there or after kids
But
had already left the
I
campus,
might have to
where
cut
I
it
still
short
could
a little
actually
bit just because
present on campus.
when Chris is done,
My
I'll
investigation
go to
and
the
reason
ER.
why I got in trouble was because of the song choice that I did for that one video. Nothing else.
So maybe she did learn her lesson, maybe not. Some people feel that this behavior is degrading to police officers, but she claimed that she only wanted to show that cops are also human beings and not just bad guys behind a gun. I don't know about you, but I'd rather meet a bubbly, smiling officer in the street than a rugged
so
type
bad.
with a bad temper and itchy fingers. What about you? Do you agree? Similar to Deputy Adams, another female officer took to TikTok, but her public announcement caused an uproar, and rightfully so. This is Federal Way Police Department Officer Brianna Strauss, and she decided to make a smug public service announcement to all the drivers out there. Take a look at this.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police cars,
Maybe I'll just go till the end of this video and then.
out of the way. If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is get out of the way. I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way. If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way. Super simple. That's all.
What the fuck?
Jeez. Can she be more cringy? First of all, her entire demeanor is pompous and authoritative. She acts like she's better than everyone else.
Yeah.
And has more rights than everyone else, just because she has a badge and drives a cop car. That's the top reason people don't like
All
cops.
right.
And she's
I'm
blatantly
sorry,
rubbing
you
it in our
guys.
faces.
I don't
What was
want to
the
do
point of this
that,
public
but
service announcement? And to make it even worse,
I
she
really
got
feel like
suspended
I
for
should
only one
probably
shift.
go
On
get
the other hand,
looked
Deputy
at.
Abramson
Honestly,
got
it's
suspended
like
for 3
really
weeks
intense.
on account of her bubbly dancing. Which one do you think was worse? Speaking of bubbly girls
And I know
flaunting their
that
beauty and charm, let's hop over to Myrtle Beach in South
normally
Carolina.
when something's like really
Professional acrobat
intense,
Samantha Panda was
people
placed in handcuffs after a Karen at the beach reported her
would do the same.
Her
So
friends got involved and started filming and questioning the officers.
it is still pounding me back there hard.
Sam, just relax. Just relax, all right? Oh, no. So, she's being detained. She's being detained right now, okay? All right, where she's at. Okay, and how was that? No.
You, Bubba, I heard that.
In your eyes. That's all I want to see.
You, Piggy boy.
No, she didn't say that. She asked you. She asked you if she wants, if you can show her the penal code that says, or the law that says.
You are boys blowing farts, Bubba. I hope they can too. Like, I feel like, but because it's Friday, like I was gonna, just be like, oh, I'll wait and call my doctor in the morning because usually they can get me in right away. But like, I don't feel like I should wait, to be honest. And also, because it's like, for some reason, the pain is extremely bad when I have to go pee. If you notice, and I sat down and it hurt really, really bad.
The officers
And then,
escorted the ladies and their friend to the police vehicle.
oh yeah, I
and
forgot it's a
proceeded to show the
holiday
ordinance,
weekend.
Yet they
Oh
failed
yeah,
to
it's a holiday
acknowledge their
today,
own
in fact.
stupidity.
Duh.
The ordinance clearly says, and I quote, "It shall be unlawful for any person to appear in the nude on any public beach, beach access to the public waters, or any public property in the view of the public."
I'm not
So
nude.
nobody's nude. There's nobody nude right now. You're in a thong. No, okay. Thong is not nude. All right.
And your ass is
An
nude.
anus, a vagina are nude. All right. Just an anus and a vagina are nudity. A thong is not nudity. Okay. All right. Having your nipples exposed is not against the law, as long as it is not in a sexually explicit manner. No, I'm serious.
You put me in handcuffs for being.
As long as it's not in a sexually explicit manner, and there's nothing sexually explicit about this.
Look at the other officer scrolling through the manual, looking for a way out. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Prior to deciding to place a young woman in handcuffs, did it not occur to them that in the 21st century, wearing a thong is probably not considered nudity?
Right.
Maybe they should have consulted the manual
Sorry.
in depth before taking
Just
actions like depriving someone of their freedom.
Try not to get up
Even
right now.
asked the guy this.
Because I know it's going to hurt. Oh. But I'm going to get off then. I'm going to go talk to Chris and tell him I want to go. And I'm sorry. I love you guys and thank you for coming and being here. I had fun for the most part. And maybe we should do this again. I like this. I love going live with you guys. I really do. So don't think it's because I want to get off. I really don't. I love you with all my heart. Thank you for coming and being here. It's been great using my camera, Jojo. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I love you with all my heart.
Like, look, I can see her butt.
I just showed your butt. That's why your butt is not illegal. Nothing in there says thong. Any other parts are not uncovered.